All right. We are live here in Rochester. And as you're looking at there, we just had the coin toss. Did you say Northfield won?
No, Mayo won the toss, deferred the second half.
Okay.
Northfield to receive and defend the north goal.
Mayo did win the toss and deferred to the second half, and Northfield is going to receive the ball here to start this game. We will be back here in just a couple minutes with the coach's interview here with that Ned Newberg was able to get for us. Again, you're watching NorthfieldLive.com and listening on KYMN Radio AM 1080, 95.1 FM, and also KYMNradio.net. We'll be right back here in a couple minutes.
Dr. Michael Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center. I am proud and excited to introduce Dr. Corey J. Miller, MD, to our team. We welcome Dr. Miller after having spent the last 3 years practicing in Kansas City. He is thrilled to return to his Minnesota roots, and believe me, he is a perfect fit at Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center. He's now available for your cataract and LASIK consultations.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small-town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
Whoa.
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, my friend Jay and I are looking for our dream home, something big. Right now I feel like I'm living on top of him.
Great, let's talk mortgages.
Wait, your bank is looking...
Cozy? Yeah, we like personal interactions. But as you can see, our vault still has plenty of space for our customers' dreams.
Wow.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Iott's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Iott today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Northfield Construction Company has provided quality general contracting services to the Northfield community for over 45 years. Our experienced and diverse team can handle projects from the smallest home remodel to a large-scale commercial project. Whatever your construction need, Northfield Construction will deliver. Call us today about your next project. 507-645-8975.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bruss, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
Thomas Gardens offers a wide range of fresh, locally grown produce, including potatoes, cucumber, zucchini, cabbage, tomatoes, and some of the largest onions and carrots I've ever seen. And don't forget the delicious sweet corn. Thomas Gardens. Check them out on Facebook, then stop by 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday and 10 to 4 on Sunday to shop from a local, family-owned business. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Rochester, Minnesota, the home of the Mayo Spartans, as the Mayo Spartans host your Northfield Raiders tonight, week 2 of the high school football season. It's a bit rainy here. The rain is on and off, but it's an artificial turf field here down in Rochester, so we'll see how things work for the Raiders tonight against this Mayo Spartan team. Both teams going here 1-0 on the season. Ned, the horse farmer, along with Lance Reister, and Lance, that they're both coming off a win, and the Raiders tried a lot of things in that game last week. A lot of things were successful for them.
Yep.
We'll have to see how things shake out for them tonight.
Absolutely, yeah. They mixed the ball around really good. A lot of guys got some touches. It was a really fun game to watch last week, and we're definitely looking excited for this one. Rochester beat Owatonna last week.
That is correct, 34-27. They got a track meet down there last week and ended up coming on top of that one. And, of course, the Raiders beating Austin. And I believe Owatonna has got New Prague or Austin tonight.
Okay, I can look that up while when the game gets going.
Yeah, and so the Raiders, this is one of 2 road trips for them. They have this one, and they'll be back on the road next Saturday, right back down here at Rochester, taking on John Marshall on the other side of town.
Yep.
But for the Raiders,
to ruin their homecoming. That's what we're going to do.
Let's hope we can do that, because it would be nice to do. We had a chance to talk to head coach Brent Ewell about the game here tonight. The practice in the last week, they did have a couple of touchdowns called back last week for mistakes. And so here's head coach Brent Ewell for your Northfield Raiders. Well, Coach, here we go. 1-0 coming in the game tonight. Nice game against Austin last week. Tonight you got a different set here. You got the Rochester Mayo Spartans. Tough team. Your thoughts in the game?
Yeah, they're a well-coached team. They got a lot of good athletes on their team. So, looking forward to seeing what our kids can do and rise up to the challenge.
So last week you had a couple mistakes, had some touchdowns called back and some penalties. What was practice like this week, and what did you kind of try and focus on?
Week to week we focus on what we do, and we talk about our core values, and one of them is discipline, and we just need to be more disciplined when it comes to some of those big penalties. We need to be able to negate those, and in big games like this, those are crucial plays to make sure that you have to keep the momentum going.
You ran a couple different schemes last week on the offensive side of things, so some pulling things here and there. What's your thought on tonight's ball game? Is it with the slick conditions? Is it like the horses are out tonight? You go up and down the middle, or what are you going to do?
Whatever's working. Coach Pagel has a really good game plan. He's got the guys playing really well. So, we'll lean on our athletes and kind of see what we got working. So
that brings me to my next question. Artificial turf, a little bit of rain. What do the players do?
We got to protect the football, just like always. Doesn't matter if it's 90 and sunny or if it's negative 30. We need to protect the football. It's at a premium, especially in games like this. So
on kickoffs, you play anything shallower? Or you go deeper, or do you kind of get you guys closer together?
We'll try to keep it away from their athletes as much as possible, and see if we get. Looks like we got quite a bit of wind tonight as well. So if we're with it, maybe driving it deep, and if not, trying to do our best to keep it away from their athletes. Number 11 is a really good football player.
Final question: how do you win this game tonight? What do you got to do?
We got to be us. We got to only worry about us and not worry about who's lined up across from us, but come and play with a lot of energy and have toughness and play for each other and be disciplined.
Head coach Brent Ewell for the Northfield Raiders here tonight. Pound the stone. It's time to see what the Raiders can do against this Mayo Spartans team. Mayo, the big win over Owatonna last week, set among the top in the Big Nine Red division. It's the red side of the division for the Big Nine. And, of course, Mankato West, they won their game last week, too, over Rochester Century, the other Rochester team. But it was only 23-0, Lance, so it wasn't a big blowout for the Mankato West Scarlets, which you usually kind of expect to see the first couple games. But 23-0, and so there's some good teams here in Rochester. Century stayed right with them, and so they did lose there. But we'll see how these different teams handle the Raiders and how the Raiders handle.
Absolutely. Yeah, I talked with some coaches over the summer a little bit out of Mankato, and they did. The Mankato teams were able to reload a little bit, but they did have a fair amount of guys graduate, so that would be nice because they had a great football season and a great baseball season as well. Those boys went to state in both. And did really well. They won in football, right? And then they got second in state in baseball. So there was a lot of stud athletes over there.
Well, one of them for the Mayo Spartans tonight is going to be Holcomb. Carter Holcomb is a junior. He's one of the son of the coach for this team.
Okay.
And you're going to see a lot of him tonight. We're going to see a lot of him tonight. You're going to hear his name quite a bit here tonight. He is a wide receiver running back combination. And last week he had quite the evening for the Mayo Spartans. Look at the stats from last week. Their leading running back last week was Isaiah Beal. He had, check that, it was Lazoya. Lazoya had 6 carries for 64 yards, 1 TD. And the other running back was Isaiah Beal. He had 8 carries for 35 yards. But the touchdowns came in the air as Reese Grimsrud is their quarterback. He had 2 TDs in the air last week. He completed 60% of his passes, and he only had to complete a couple of them because they both were good for touchdowns. So that's pretty easy. Again, one of those went to Carter Holcomb. So
okay.
Holcomb has 1 and 2 receptions and a TD from last week. So they got 3 of their TDs in the air in that game against the Owatonna Huskies. So
wow.
We'll be watching those guys here tonight, see what they can what the Raiders can do. Raiders defense, they got some veterans on defense, and we'll see how they can handle it. But when we have artificial turf and rain, you generally don't go to the air too often, but we'll see what kind of a game plan both these guys have come up with.
Yeah, and our corners are pretty strong. It's the seniors last year for Northfield. Seniors played quite a bit, but last week, Austin, I felt like wanted to pass the ball, and they were pushing it, trying to pass the ball. And I thought our corners and our safeties got some great looks and some great experience last week. So
we came up with 4 quarterback sacks last week, and then a series of hurries.
Yeah,
that's Austin, and we see if we can put pressure on the quarterback for the Mayo Spartans here tonight.
Yeah, I think we can do it.
Yeah, hopefully we can.
You want to take a little break here for a little bit?
Let's take a time out, hear from our sponsors, make all this happen. And without your sponsors, we wouldn't be here. We really appreciate having you on board. This is Ned the Horse Farmer and Lance Reister giving you the play-by-play from Rochester, back in 3 minutes on KYMNradio.net, 95.1 FM and 1080 AM.
I'm Marty Benson, the Commercial and Ag Banking Manager at Community Resource Bank. We offer unprecedented experience with the ability to make decisions locally for your business, ag purchase, or expansion. Come talk with us. Interest rates are still low, and we can offer some fantastic products. The coffee pot is always on, or visit us at crb.bank. Community Resource Bank in Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Your home, auto, and life are important to you. That's why the Northfield Insurance Agency works hard to provide you with the right protection. Kevin, Stan, and Mark offer the products you need with the premier service you deserve. They carry business, auto, farm, homeowners, commercial, and bonds. Northfield Insurance is your independent agent, and they are connected with many insurance companies, providing you the lowest possible rates. Call the Northfield Insurance Agency today.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group of Northfield, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered the Northfield area for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Kraby, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Bo Hoyam, and their staff, go Raiders!
The Quarterback Club of Northfield knows just how hard the student-athletes work each and every sports season and would like to wish all of the Raiders athletic teams the best of luck this year. After practice is over or before the big game, stop into the Quarterback Club and grab their roasted chicken, tender baby back ribs, or famous broiled burgers. Short on time? Call ahead and they will have it ready for you to carry out. They serve lunch and dinner, so no matter your busy schedule, the Quarterback Club has something for you. Good luck, Raiders, and we'll see you after the game. The Quarterback Club, off Highway 3 in Northfield.
Heritage Bank is proud to be a locally owned bank that cares about Northfield. They know that their success depends on the success of their customers and their community. Heritage Bank is a proud supporter of Northfield area athletics and would like to wish the best of luck to the Northfield Raiders in all of their sports seasons. Whether you are a player or a coach, Heritage Bank is proud of all of your hard work and excited to be cheering you on. Come visit the mortgage and real estate professionals at Heritage Bank, and they will guide you through the home buying process with ease. They look forward to serving you.
Back live here at Mayo Stadium, Rochester Mayo Stadium.
I think that's what they call it.
Yeah, Mayo Stadium. It's the home of the Mayo Spartans. They'll be hosting your Northfield Raiders here coming up in about 12 minutes or so. Both teams are on the field getting warmed up. In fact, the Spartans have headed back to the locker room. The Raiders are on the north side of the field, which they'll be defending the north side to start this ball game tonight. The Spartans won the toss. They deferred to the second half, so the Raiders' offense will be on the field first. And last week, the offense did a pretty nice job against Austin Packers. In fact, the Packers finally got on the board on actually a pick six. Otherwise, they probably would have been goose-egged last week. But the Raiders, Cam Kaiser is being your quarterback tonight. He's a junior quarterback. He also plays on the defensive side of things. He was awful busy last week. A little cooler tonight, though. It was a hot one last week, so hopefully that helps keep the cramps from stepping up. He was cramping up last week, as well as a couple other players. In your running backs tonight, you'll be in the backfield will be Charlie Monahan, the senior. He's a 5'11", 122. And Cam Melgren is going to be the other running back here tonight. Your wide receiver is going to be Gabe Sawyer, one of two wide receivers. Your tight end is Don DiMaggio. DiMaggio's tall, so we'll see how that stacks up here tonight if they go to the short pass. Let's go to your front line. Let's start with the left tackle. It'll be Joey Schultz. Your left guard is John Newberg. Your center is Noah Ackerman. Your right guard is Hamden Kelly. Your Hayden Kelly. I'm sorry. Your tackle is Kyan
Rauch.
Kyan Rauch, and Austin Kep is going to be on the slot out position. We call it the slot, the X position.
The X factor, and he is definitely an X factor.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's around the field quite a bit. So both teams are now head back to the locker rooms where we have no rain now, but it's going to be sporadic here tonight. It's about 40% chance of rain on and off here tonight. Mm-hmm. There's some Raider fans on the far side. We're on the near side with the Mayo side of the stadium. Nice stadium here. The Mayo Spartans have an artificial turf field. I started to add up how many schools actually have artificial turf in the Big Nine.
Yeah.
It's about a 50-50 split.
Really?
I started to add it together. Because on the other side of the town, you have John Marshall still plays on grass, but I believe Century's putting in artificial turf. They have it already.
Okay.
But then you go up to some of the Twin Cities schools. They all have artificial turf.
Yeah.
Only a few ones that a handful who don't.
Yeah.
So I mean it's no maintenance.
Yeah,
required.
no, I always reference baseball. It's because what I know best. But same thing on baseball. It's not so much in the Big Nine, but when we travel around playing baseball, almost everything is on turf now.
Sure, absolutely.
It's pretty crazy.
So, you talk about the Big Nine. There's actually the Big 12 when you kind of figure out who's all on what side.
Yeah.
There's the red side, the blue side of the Big Nine. This is the red side. This is what I consider the tough side of the Big Nine.
Yep, absolutely.
We have the hardest teams playing over here. We got Mankato West, who's been dominant for years. We'll see how things stack up this year. Mayo, with their win over Ortona, has that second step in the conference. Ortona, always tough. Of course, you have all three Rochesters, Mayo, John Marshall, Century. Then you got Northfield and then New Prague,
right.
The red side of things.
Yep.
And the other side is kind of what I call the weaker side. You have Red Wing Byron, who actually stepped in a couple years ago. Red Wing stepped out, Byron stepped in, and then Red Wing came back in again.
Okay.
Then you got Mankato East, Albert Lee, Winona. I'm glad we don't play Winona. That's a long road trip.
Yeah.
Casson Vanderbilt and Stewartville, who's also come back into the blue side of the big. Well, I'll call Big 9, Big 12. You count them up to 7. It's a Big 14 now, right?
Let me count them. 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 8 on the blue side. Yeah.
So the Big 15.
Jeepers.
Yeah, got a lot of schools out there. So anyway, however you want to look at it, some good.
There's
players.
8 on both sides. It's 16.
Okay, so 16 in the Big 9. Okay,
I
see somebody from earlier when I was talking.
Yep, no, that's all right.
Oh, Austin is in the red side.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's why Austin is playing Ortona tonight, I believe.
Okay.
So anyway, it is what it is. We throughout the game, we'll try and get up some of the other matchups going on around the Big 9 here tonight. The Raiders and the Mayo Spartans coming up here shortly as the clock has run down to about under 10 minutes to play. So for the opening kickoff, of course, we have the announcing the starting lineups and have the national anthem as well. So let's take another time out if we can.
Yep.
Come back in about 4 minutes and get you set for tonight's ball game between your Northfield Raiders and the Mayo Spartans in Rochester. Come back in 4 minutes on 1080 KYMN Radio, 95.1 the one, and 1080. Oh, you just KYMN.
I'm Marty Benson, the Commercial and Ag Banking Manager at Community Resource Bank. We offer unprecedented experience with the ability to make decisions locally for your business, ag purchase, or expansion. Come talk with us. Interest rates are still low, and we can offer some fantastic products. The coffee pot is always on, or visit us at crb.bank. Community Resource Bank in Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
There are exciting new things happening at Just Food Co-op in downtown Northfield. Stop into their remodeled deli and try out their new line of sandwiches and pizzas made from scratch with nearly 20 fresh ingredients to choose from. The team at Just Food Co-op has made it a priority to ensure that good food is available to everyone. They carry everything from locally produced meats, fresh fruits and vegetables, and hormone-free dairy products to your staples like cereal, macaroni and cheese, and a wide variety of condiments. There is something for everyone at Just Food Co-op, so check them out at 516 Water Street South in downtown Northfield.
Northfield Construction Company has provided quality general contracting services to the Northfield community for over 45 years. Our experienced and diverse team can handle projects from the smallest home remodel to a large-scale commercial project. Whatever your construction need, Northfield Construction will deliver. Call us today about your next project. 507-645-8975.
Now may be the right time for you or a loved one to consider moving. Northfield Manor allows you to leave behind the worry of home maintenance and repairs to join a supportive community welcoming you to your new home. Northfield Manor offers affordable, unfurnished apartments for adults that are 62 years of age and older or those that have a disability. This controlled access building features a beautiful dining room, lounge areas, laundry facilities on each floor, and an emergency response system. Reach out to our caring and compassionate staff when you are ready for a visit, or review all of our living options at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
If there is one thing we have learned over the previous few years, it's that we all do better together. The Northfield Area Chamber of Commerce believes in the power of community. This is why, for over 100 years, they have focused on growing and developing Northfield and the surrounding area into a thriving community that it is today. The Northfield Area Chamber is a local nonprofit that creates meaningful connections between businesses and the working professionals who work so hard to make this town thrive. When you become a member of the Northfield Chamber of Commerce, you open the door to so many of those opportunities. Together, we all do better. Northfield Area Chamber of Commerce.
Your home, auto, and life are important to you. That's why the Northfield Insurance Agency works hard to provide you with the right protection. Kevin, Stan, and Mark offer the products you need with the premier service you deserve. They carry business, auto, farm, homeowners, commercial, and bonds. Northfield Insurance is your independent agent, and they are connected with many insurance companies, providing you the lowest possible rates. Call the Northfield Insurance Agency today.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center. I am proud and excited to introduce Dr. Corey J. Miller, MD, to our team. We welcome Dr. Miller after having spent the last 3 years practicing in Kansas City. He is thrilled to return to his Minnesota roots, and believe me, he is a perfect fit at Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center. He's now available for your cataract and LASIK consultations.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small-town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
Financing a house is about more than a mortgage. It's about creating a home. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, buying your forever home, looking to take advantage of today's great refinance rates, or finally getting to those home improvements, Hometown Credit Union's wide variety of home loan options and highly competitive rates can help make your house, well, a home. Learn more and apply online at hometowncu.coop. Equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Mayo Field here in Rochester as we get set for a nice ball game between the Mayo Spartans and the Northfield Raiders. This is week number 2 of the high school football season. And the marching band on the field right now for the Mayo Spartans. They played both home team songs. And coming up here shortly, we're going to have their national anthem. And it'll be up and running here. We'll get the... So we're going to have our national anthem here. So you want to take a break for the anthem?
No, we'll stay here through the national anthem. Is what we've been doing here with the stream, with the video stream. So I normally stick my headset out the window here to pick it up, and we'll ask Mickey to point the camera at the flag.
All right, everyone, welcome back. to Mayo Field and your coverage tonight on NorthfieldLive.com. Also on 1080 KYMN Radio, 95.1 FM, and KYMNRadio.net. Going 4 ways for you to enjoy the games here throughout the season. Lance Reeser along with Ned the Horse Farmer here, going to give you the play-by-play tonight from Mayo Field. The rain is holding off now. Lance, you kind of look out. There's kind of a conglomerate of different people. Got some people with shorts and T-shirts.
Yeah.
Some people with got the duck blind coats on already.
Yep, absolutely. We got all kinds of this guy's right here. He's got his shirt, he's got shorts, and his sleeves are cut off his shirt and everything. I'm more worried about my camera sitting outside here, honestly, in the rain, but I think it'll be all right. We got it covered in a little bit of a trash bag, and hopefully the camera operator doesn't get too wet.
So 2:36 on the clock as it's ticking down. The Raiders on the far side of the field. As Raiders will be going right to left on your radio dial, left to right on your radio
left
dial.
Left to right, there you go.
For the first quarter anyway. And they'll have their first shot at the football as the Mayo Spartans did win the toss and they deferred to the second half. So the Raiders offense will have their first shot at things. The Mayo Spartans are heading down the field as well. So I don't know if they're looking at the scoreboard. There's 2 minutes on the clock. They're going to stop and reset it.
Everybody's itching to play here. Let's roll.
Yeah, they're itching to play. Let's get the ball going. So going deep to receive for the Raiders. It's going to be number 33 back there. That's going to be Brendan Brecky on the near side. On the far side is going to be number 2. That'll be Jacob Geiger. Geiger, a junior with a lot of speed. And we have kind of a combination of juniors and seniors out there putting together this team for the Mayo Spartans. Getting set to kick things off is number 38 for those guys. And that is going to be, let's see if I can pick up his number, Riley Thompson, I believe, but we can find out later. So here we go. We're getting set for the opening kickoff here in Rochester. No rain for the moment, and the Raiders ready to receive here in the start of week number 2 of the Minnesota State High School football season. And here we go. Here's the kick. It'll be on the ground, taken on the near side to the 10, to the 15, out to the 20, looking for a hole to the 23-yard line. Hit and dropped at the 22-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Raiders from their own 23-yard line.
Yep, fantastic little start there. It's always good to get the things going, get that first tee jitters out of the way, get the ball in the hand, don't drop it when it's nice and slick like this, and just let's get the ball rolling here.
Well, the offensive coordinator, Pagels, see what he does here tonight with this wet field. Raiders are going to break the huddle, and they will go one wide receiver to the left. They'll go deuce backfield, and looks like going to step up. Quarterback under center will be Camden Kaiser. Camden takes the handoff, switches to left. It's Monahan looking for a hole, stacked up in the backfield. He will not get back to pick up a couple across the 25, maybe to the 26-yard line.
Yeah, it was a nice little quick pitch to the left-hand side of the line. Charlie Monahan, the tailing back, takes it. He's able to pick up a few yards there. Charlie, I'm sure we're gonna name him quite a bit here this evening.
So we'll call it 2nd down and 7. Long 7, short 8. Raiders break the huddle, just underway here in Rochester. No score. Your Mark Quinnell State Farm scoreboard. 1 to the left. Deuce backfield, wing to the right this time. Hands off, going left-hand corner, looking for a block, and stacked up in the line of scrimmage and spun around. No too much room for Melgren to move up there, and it'll be 3rd down now.
Yep, trying to test the waters on the other side of the field.
It's a lead block, just kind of fell apart on him.
Yeah, yep. Were you able to see who ended up carrying that?
It was Melgren.
It was Melgren, okay. Cam Melgren with the carry there.
So the Raiders, 3rd down now, just underway here in Rochester. Rain starting to fall again.
Yeah, it is. It's coming down pretty good.
On and off here tonight. Raiders going to go one wide receiver to the nearest side. Deuce wide receivers, wing right, single set. Cam waiting for the hike. And the Raiders jump off sides.
Oh.
We got motion here. And the flag came from the far side in the other corner. Will likely be against the Raiders. Unless they got the Mayo Spartans to jump. Yeah, maybe they did. They're going to walk it off against Mayo.
Yeah, Northfield's clapping.
So Mayo's going to get 5 here. And it's going to bring up, instead of 3rd and 7, 3rd and 4 for the Raiders. As they'll bring a ball across the 30 to the 31-yard line.
Looks more about like 3rd and 2. It's fairly short, maybe 2.5 or 3, somewhere in there.
They need to get to the 34-yard line, 33-yard line.
Yep.
So here we go. Tight splits for the front line. They're going to go 3 to the near side, single set, back in behind Kaiser. Okay, I'm going to throw on the feet. And down the field, incomplete. Went to the near side. He's trying to hit his wide receiver down the side here.
Yeah, Rochester had a linebacker there that snuck in, that Calder Sheehan, I think, came in, snuck in here from Northfield's right-hand side and put some pressure on Cam to throw that earlier than what I think he wanted to. But at least he didn't take the sack. He was able to get it out there and put it in a spot where nobody got to it.
Tried to get it to Geiger down the sidelines here. So one deep to receive for Mayo here. Raiders going 3 and out here. Holcomb is going to be returning. Holcomb is dangerous. He's a wide receiver / running back, junior for this team. Lots of speed. Raiders in punt position. Now we whistle stoppage of play here, as we may have a timeout being taken by somebody. It's delay a game against the Raiders. So we'll give them back the 5, and it'll be 4th down now, as they'll move the ball back to the 26-yard line, and we'll try this again.
I don't remember punting at all last week.
We punted one time in the 4th quarter, I think.
Nope. Coach is saying 0 behind us.
Really? Okay, well, good. We have the statistician here.
Yeah.
Cam Kaiser in punt position formation. Nice punt. High punt. Holcomb's going to fair catch for it and takes it at the 46-yard line, 47. So that's where the Spartans will take their first possession here. At the 10-minute mark of this first quarter, no score. Raiders unable to come up with the first down on that first drive. So now we'll see the Mayo Spartans, 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line.
Yeah, we're going to get a good look at the tough Raider defense. Boy, the defense played really good last week. So that was a lot of fun, too. And so we'll get a chance to see here what we get to do. Cam Kaiser's playing both sides of the ball. He's already out there in the defensive side in the right-hand linebacker spot.
Oh, got him offsides.
Yep.
One of these Spartan players, they're going to go deep on first down here, as the wide receiver, number 6 over the side, took off awful early.
Yes, he did.
And that is going to be Lucas Peterson.
Now there's a little first tee jitters for the other side. They're jumping off sides early.
5. So it'll be 1st and 15 now. Back into their own territory, down their 42-yard line. Let's try to pick up the numbers as we go along here. It'll be Grimsrud at quarterback, single set behind him, looking to pass, straight drop back, going to go deep on first down. Got a man down there, and incomplete. Incomplete. I can call it defensive pass interference.
I think they are.
As they're going stride for stride.
That guy fell down on his own.
Geiger was just right with him. They're saying Geiger pushed him.
Yep.
So, going to be defensive pass interference on the very first play of the ball game.
Yeah, that's. I'm not surprised that they would want to target Geiger right away. On the stat sheet, it looks like he would be a guy you would want to pick on, but that's not the case normally. Geiger will make you pay if you want to pick on him. But this case, they got away with a flag there on that one. But Geiger had good coverage. He can go speed for speed, step for step with anybody really fast. So
into Raider territory they go. Single set, 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Bad snap, gets it up the middle, breaks the tackle to the outside, to the 40 to the 35-yard line.
Nice tackle by Jackson Jurdy, coming up from the corner spot.
So it was Beal on the carry, I believe. Or was that Lazoya?
I think he said Beal is what I heard from the play-by-play.
Okay. Trying to pick up these numbers as we go here.
Yep.
We got kind of an odd-looking sheet. So
Jackson Jurdy made the tackle.
At about 3. As the Spartans throw short pass at the 32, spun around and taken out of bounds there. But maybe enough for the first down. Let's see where they mark it. Just a short flare pattern to the near side for the Spartans. And they'll mark it at about the 32, first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 32 for the Spartans. So here we go. Grimsrud, the quarterback. Split backs here. Split eye left. Yeah, Grimsrud hands off, going to try the right-hand side, trying to get to the corner to the 30, to the 25, cuts up at the 20, down the inside the 20, down the 17-yard line. And that was number 30. That is Pappenfuss.
Yep, that's it. That's how you say it. You know, I was able to get the pronunciations a little bit before the game here. Yeah, Rochester goes towards the wide side of the field there and was able to find a lot of running room.
Got a
Looks like
flag
we
on the
might
field,
have
though.
some laundry out there, yeah.
Yeah, we got some yellow laundry. Maybe a hold on that. They try to get the right corner. So that'll negate the Pappenfuss carry, and bring it all the way back to the 39-yard line. It'll still be first down. The 1st and 10 now, back to the 39. So first and, let's call it 17.
Yeah, I was going to pull up here I got our defensive starting line, since we got a little bit of a pause here. We got Isaiah Steiner looks in there, nose tackle. Joey Scholes at tackle. Hayden Kelly. Austin Kapp is an outside linebacker. And Cam Kaiser at outside linebacker.
Grimsrud straight drop back to pass. Gets pushed out of the corner and flare pattern to the 30, down to 25-20, and down the 15-yard line. Wide open was Holcomb on the near side, and he took it down the sideline, down to about the 14-yard line where they say they stepped out. So we 1st and 10 now at the 14-yard line.
Nice play there for Rochester.
Holcomb wide open on the near side. No huddle offense by the Spartans. Grimsrud, the quarterback, eye backfield now. Wide receivers to the right, one to the left. Single set back in behind him. Going to go quarterback keeper, no, up the middle, stacked up at the 15-yard line. Not much there. Nice job by the defense to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, they handed off there and went right over the right-hand side, of that center, and we were able to stack them up in there.
So 2nd down and 8 from the 14-yard line. This drive started back at the 47-yard line for the Spartans. To the right, one to the left, single set. Grimsrud going to flare pattern to the far corner again, same pass, and this one is covered well by the Raiders, and they'll bring him down at the 10-yard line. Holcomb on the near side. They went to Holcomb again, same play, but this time the Raiders right there to stuff him.
Yeah, that was a nice catch by Rochester for sure. Jake Geiger looked like he was right there, right when he caught the ball. Some nice tight coverage.
So 3rd down and 5 from the 10-yard line. As Grimsrud will bring him up, single set back in behind him. 2 wide receivers to the right. One to the left is Holcomb. Grimsrud.
Oh, hey, there's some offsides.
Now another offsides. Yeah, this is a motion penalty. So this is going to bring it back 5 yards as the Spartans will now have 3rd down and 10 back at the 15-yard line.
So, yeah, it looks like our corners are covering certain receivers and following certain guys, switching sides a little bit. Yep. Getting the nod from Coach right here behind us. That's exactly what's happening. So I see Geiger and Tate Wilson are switching sides, following certain guys. So that can be hard on the defensive side. You got to get used to. I played a little defensive side, and you get used to playing one side of the line. But these guys are both talented enough to do that.
So Grimsrud, I'm going to call timeout here. Didn't like the formation, as they're going 3 to the wide side. And so timeout on the field as no score here on your Mark Quinnell State Farm scoreboard. Back in 30 seconds on the Northfield Live, 1080, 95.1 to 1, and kymanradio.net. Back in 30.
I want to tell you about the different kind of banking relationship you'll get at Franzen Bank and Trust. Hey, Chad Greenway here. And Franzen bankers take the time to learn about your financial goals so they can deliver customized solutions. It's called advisory banking, and it's designed to help you every step of the way along your path to financial success.
In Dundas, Northfield, contact Amy Stanton, Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. NMLS number 769611. Member FDIC, Equal Housing.
Benjamin Bus and Northfield Lines, we have an excellent team of drivers. With over 400 years of combined driving experience, Benjamin Bus and Northfield Lines drivers are proud of their excellent safety record and accomplishments. We are also proud of the accomplishments of the Northfield Raiders. Our team wishes all of the Raiders student athletes a safe and successful season. For shuttle services, events, or any of your transportation needs, contact us, Benjamin Bus and Northfield Lines, your trusted friend on the road. Go Raiders!
So the Spartans go on 3rd down and pick up about 4, but they're going to be well short. It'll be 4th and 6 now as the Raiders defense stack them up trying to get to the right-hand side. They've actually brought in a power package. Number 44, the big fullback, came back in there with them. So 4th down, they'll go for it. 2, 3 to the left. Single set. Quarterback is going to go in the pistol here. Man in motion is Holcomb. He'll set down. Quarterback straight drop back. Got pressure. Throws it to flat to Holcomb. He cuts it up. Hit and drops at the 10-yard line. They will turn it over on downs. The Raiders corral him and hold him down.
Yeah, nice job by Jake Geiger. Nice job. He gets down there around his ankles. Not going to let him go anywhere. Waiting for help to arrive and makes that their guys finish off that tackle. Great job on that coverage there.
Well, they're keying on Holcomb. They know they're probably going to go that route. So now the Raiders will have it 1st and 10 as we hit the 6:29 mark of this first quarter. And this is the Raiders' second possession. They were able to move the football in their first possession. Well, they got it up to a 3rd down and 3, but came up short. They're trying to pass over the middle. Got some linemen zipping in, zipping out. As the Raiders tight splits to the near side there. Double wing set to the left. Up the middle they go, and they spun around and hit the backfield. Nowhere to go as the Spartans were right there. And I try to see coming out of the pile. That is Monahan coming out of it. So they went a double wing set to the near side. And no gain for Monahan. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Well, I got 1 yard. Let's make it 2nd and 9. I'll give him a yard for Monahan. Go. And the Raiders will come to the line here. Mayo playing a 3-man front here, 3-4 stack. And here we go. Kaiser under center, deuce backfield. Turns, hands off, split play, right hand side. Monahan now going to throw it down the side, gets it incomplete. Is it complete on the far side to Monahan? He went on a flare pattern. And I think he got it to him. So it looks like we completed it up to the 30-yard line. That actually fooled me. I thought they were running it.
Yeah.
And they pulled it down and swung to the right. And they're going to move the sticks here for 1st and 10 for the Raiders. My apologies on that one. The horse farmer lost it.
No, it's all right. That's what we got video now too, so you're all good.
Yeah, then they can say, "Oh, he's really crazy." So Kaiser at quarterback, wing to the right, deuce backfield behind him, and they'll turn in the handoff up the middle again. This time pounding forward, giving a couple yards. Is going to be Monahan on the carry. Check that. Yeah, Monahan on the carry. Give him a pickup of about 5. So 2nd down and 5. Moving the ball now, though, across the 25-yard line. So the Raiders, starting back at their own 10, have now moved out to the 25. Get some breathing room here.
Yes.
And see if they decide to, on 2nd and 5, keep it on the ground or move to the outside. Wide receiver 1 to the left, deuce backfield. Kaiser under center, now going to shift to the near side.
Oh.
Got some movement up front and crossing inside the hole and then getting hit back at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, there looked like the Rochester jumped there, but no flags that I can see anywhere.
Malgren on the carry.
Okay.
No gain.
Nice tackle there by Rochester Logan Berger, number 9. Boy, he came up, hit Cam, and that was a great tackle by Rochester.
So 3rd and 5 at just across the 25, the 26-yard line. Give him a half a yard on that carry, Malgren.
Yeah, he got through the hole.
And the hole closed in a hurry. The Spartans staying home. So big 3rd down here. Raiders break the huddle. Tight splits. They'll go deuce backfield, wing, wide receiver to the near side, wing to the left. I think they may call a timeout here as they go back to the sideline. So I think the Raiders are going to call a timeout because they didn't like the formation. So we're going to come back, 3rd down and 5 for the Raiders here on their second possession. Back in 30 seconds on Northfield Live.
Real estate can be difficult to navigate. Thankfully, Professional Pride Realty's website is packed with information to make buying or selling a home in the Northfield area as simple as possible. ProfessionalPrideRealty.com has the most current listing information, including price reductions and real-time market statistics. Customize the map-based search to streamline your desired location. You can even save your searches in specific homes for later viewing. Home sellers can learn about their property's value before putting their houses on the market. When you're ready to start your home buying or selling journey, Professional Pride Certified Realty would be happy to assist you.
Back to Mayo Field. It's his 3rd down and 5. Rain pouring down now. Deuce backfield, wide receiver to the near side. Kaiser turns, hands off, can keep it himself. Can they get the corner? Got the corner, throws it on the middle. Caught at the 37-yard line and out of bounds.
Tom DiMaggio with the catch. What a fantastic play there by Cam Kaiser. Breaks, gets around that end that crashed in there. Was able to get around him and break the tackle and still make the throw to the completion down to DiMaggio.
1st and 10 for the Raiders. They move the sticks again here. Their second first down on this drive as they get out to the 37-yard line. Kaiser had somebody right on his heels, trying to grab his jersey, but he got away and rolled out to his left. So wide receiver, one to the left. Deuce backfield, Kaiser under center. And now gets to man of the motion, and it's going to be Monahan crashing across the 40 to 42-yard line as the front moving crew of the Raiders.
There we go. Let those offensive line guys just wear down that Rochester side, right? Just to get that moving company rolling. Let Charlie Monahan can take that going right up the middle over that left-hand side. That was a nice run right there. 2nd down and 6 for the Raiders. It is raining. It is really coming down here. It is. I like the student section. They don't care. They're just standing out there. They're just going to get wet. Here we come. Wing to the near side. Deuce backfield. Kaiser under center. Going to reverse and go the other side with it. And they couldn't quite make it through the hole. And Sawyer on the carry. They're trying to reverse inside trap. Yes, yep.
And they came up short. In fact, they may have lost a yard, but it'll bring up 3rd down again. So 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, they lost a good half a yard at least there, but that's all right. You got to run those plays every once in a while, keep everybody on their toes, right?
Yeah, he just came up the trap inside. He looked like he had a hole, and it closed in a hurry. That's one thing. The Spartan linebackers are quick. So we'll 3rd down and 7. 3 to the right, wing to the right, single set, pistol formation. Kaiser throws on the fiddle, get a man open, and incomplete. And no flag on that one as they're coming down the sideline trying to get it to Austin Kep. And that one came up incomplete. So bring up 4th down now for the Raiders. Their second possession. We are just 2:21 left in this first quarter. No score in your Mark Quinnell State Farm scoreboard. And now the rain, just like it starts, it started to trail off again. It's like turning the faucet on in your bathtub.
Yeah, it is. It still looks like it's coming down pretty good out there. There's no doubt, but not quite as hard as before.
So 4th down, Raiders coming the line like they're going to go for it. Wide receiver each side.
He's going to kick.
And Kaiser straight drop back. Now we got a flag. And let's see what the flag is on. As Kaiser dropped back to kick. Yeah, I think we would have some movement on the line here. They're not pointing towards the Spartans this time. It'll be against the Raiders. So the Raiders move. They back him up 5. It'll be 4th down and 10 now. Actually, 4th down and 12. All the way back at the 35-yard line. Both these teams going back and forth. The Raiders defense was able to hold the Spartans at the 10-yard line. And started a drive from the 10, got out to the 35-yard line. Actually, the 40 now backed up 5. Kaiser to kick. Holcomb deep to receive for the Spartans, standing back this time at his 27-yard line. Waiting the snap is Kaiser. Off the turf and gets it up, and he's going to be sacked back there. Bad snap, and it's going to be Mayo ball at the 25-yard line as Kaiser could not get the ball off the turf fast enough to get rid of it.
So yeah, he just couldn't quite find the handle on it. It was definitely a lower snap. Everything's really wet out there. So he's working from down there around his ankles trying to get it picked up. And when you got your head up looking at guys rushing at you and you're trying to pick something off the ground, that's some pressure. But he still was able to hand it off there to, I think that was Tate Wilson. He did get a handoff to him, and Tate almost was able to escape, but not quite. So here we go. We got Rochester Mayo's ball now.
Yep. So here comes the quarterback. Straight eye behind him. Up the middle. First handoff up the middle to the big fullback, number 44. And that is Lozoya. Lozoya had a big game last week. He had 64 yards. That's only his second carry here tonight.
Okay.
But he moves the sticks on first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 now as he pounded his way all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, that was a nice run there by Rochester right off the bat.
So here we go. It'll be Grimsrud Turns hands off the middle. This one he's stacked up in the backfield. And he will fall forward across the 15 down the 14-yard line. Raider defense trying to corral him there. We'll bring up second down. And 8 to second and 9 from the 14. Raiders were able to hold the Spartans last time they got down here. Let's see if they can do it here. Second down and 9. 2 left, 1 to the right. Pistol formation, single set back in behind him. Lazoya moves over into the wing position. Now more shifting to the right. Now we got another flag coming in. Timeout being taken by the Spartans. I think they weren't comfortable with what they're doing. They're shifting 2 people at once.
Yep.
So a whistle and timeout on the field. No score here as the first quarter gets close to an end here. 1:17 to go on your Mark Quinnell State Farm scoreboard. Back on Northfield Live in 30.
It's hard to find new vehicles. Come see the difference at Northfield Ford Chrysler during our Quick Ship sales event. Pre-order your next Ram pickup, Jeep Grand Cherokee, or Jeep Wrangler for an estimated May or June delivery. These Quick Ship models have limited quantities, so don't wait. And bring your trade-in. We want your vehicle. Get started shopping, stop in Northfield Ford Chrysler, take a test drive, and we'll get you the best price on a new vehicle. Go Raiders! From everyone at Northfield Ford Chrysler on Highway 3,
we are back, and the rain is pouring down again as the waterworks starts. Second down and 9 from the 14-yard line for the Mayo Spartans on the Raider 14. They started their 25-yard line. This is their third play. Snap straight to the quarterback. Goes to the right-hand side. Trying to get the corner. Hit and drop back at the 15-yard line. Big hit by the Raiders. And he will be knocked back. Maybe lost the yard. It'll be third down and 10 back to the 15-yard line. Raiders just strung that one out. Slow to develop as the quarterback handed it off. Grinsrud.
Yeah, Braden Brackey coming through the line there and really surprising everybody on the Rochester side, which really then allowed everything else to get strung out farther than what they thought it should have gone. Great job there, Braden Brackey, almost coming up with a loss of yard.
So Lazoya in the backfield with Pappenfuss. Straight drop back by the quarterback. Grinsrud throws, and this one is almost intercepted.
I thought it was going to get picked.
He threw it over the middle, trying to get it to number 8 down there.
Yeah, Tyler Hughes coming up there from the safety spot. So there's a guy. Tyler got some reps last year when the senior that was playing safety got hurt. And he was one of them that he needed to, I think he just needed to get some reps in. Last week he got those good reps against Austin, and he really came in good there. That was almost a pick.
To try a 32-yard field goal in the pouring rain. And let's see if we can get some. Here comes a blitz. Sliding across the line of scrimmage and holding back. Here comes a snap spot. Boot. That one is driven. It's a hit the upright. No good. It hit the upright. No good.
Doinks off the left-hand side of the upright.
A line drive shot by the kicker and hit the upright. So the Raiders turn away the Spartans again. They'll have it first and 10 at the 15-yard line. And we'll see if the Raiders can get out of the hole here, make a big play, and get some running room. As the second possession for the Spartans comes up empty. We have no score here. First quarter just about out here, 30 seconds to go as we switch possessions.
Yeah, I got to say something about that last ad we played. That was for Northfield Ford. Obviously, these ads were still in there from the spring baseball, so it's not a May-June event. We got rodeo days going on down there at Defeat Days, so go down and check out some Ram trucks.
Kaiser under center, Deuce backfield behind him, 2 wide receivers to the right. Man in motion, left to right, he'll set down. Go to the left-hand side, Monahan breaks a tackle forward to about the 25-yard line. Nice run there.
Very nice run by Charlie Monahan.
Pick up a 5. He's second down.
Over the right-hand side of the line.
From the 25-yard line.
That's one thing.
My apologies. They started at the 20. I had them starting at the 15.
Yep. No, you're good. That's one thing that's making all of us better is with now that some of this stuff is on radio and on video, the one thing I'm not used to is announcing the score. Like you're doing a great job with radio. And the video does some talking. Looks like we've got time here for
end of the first quarter. No score here, and back in 1 minute on Northfield Live, 1080, 95.1 FM, and KYMNradio.net. Back in 1.
How can I help you today?
I don't think I'm in the right place. I have big dreams, like crab brewery-sized dreams.
I like it.
Your bank is very,
Cozy?
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We prefer more personal interactions. We dedicate the majority of our space to our customers' dreams.
Wow. Look at that.
I know, it never gets old.
Wow. This is way bigger than your office.
Welcome back to Mayo Field here in Rochester. No score. Raiders on their third possession here. They started from their own 20-yard line up to the 25. Second down and 5. Monahan on the first down carry picked up 5 tough yards. As the rain still falling. And
yeah, so much for that. The chance of rain, really, you're supposed to have dropped down to like 10% here through the course of this game. That's out the window.
So Kaiser will go under center, shifting to the right. Deuce backfield going to hand off, second man through, whistle, and stoppage of play as they got off to Melgren, but that didn't even get going. I'm not sure what the flag is. We jumped off sides or what. Waiting for the official. And I'm going to have encroachment against the defense. So that'll move him 5, and it'll make it second down and 1.
My goodness, for penalties in this game.
Yeah, well, it's raining out there. It's miserable.
Yep.
You can't really hear through the helmets too well, and Mayo trying to get that big jump. Offensive line for the Raiders, holding together, moving some folks around. Wide receiver 1 to the right, Deuce backfield. Kaiser under center, now they shift to the right. Kaiser hands off, Mel going to grin, try the outside corner, cannot quite get there. May have lost the football. He hung on to it.
Yep.
He's just like he's kind of break 3, but someone's coming across the linebacker is picking him up.
Yep. Yeah, I tried to go right over that right end of the line. Got to go around the end there, but didn't go very far. Got it picked up. What did he pick up? 4?
Well, he may have gotten enough here. We'll see where they measure this.
Think so?
They're going to move.
Yeah, the chain gang is moving.
The sticks are moving. Hopefully.
Yeah.
So first and down and 10 at the 30. So they're going to give him the first down. Just up to the 30-yard line. One wide receiver comes to the near side. Deuce backfield. Kaiser under center. Kaiser turns hands off.
He's
right hand side, and he's going to keep it himself. Down throws to the middle. Got a man wide open. Caught at the 50. Down the 45. Down the 40-yard line. Down the 37-yard line. The Raiders are into Mayo territory.
What a fantastic fake there by Cam Kaiser. He fakes the handoff. He filled you a little bit there.
Absolutely.
I can see you looking through your binoculars. I'm like, Cam still has it. And Gabe Sawyer coming over the top, over the middle, and Gabe was wide open for a nice reception and a big pickup.
All the way down to the Mayo Spartan 37-yard line. Pick up a 43. They add some more for unsportsmanlike conduct after the play. Now we're marching all the way down to the 23-yard line. So a little bit of extracurricular activity is going to cost the Spartans 15. So now we have first and 10 all the way down to the Spartan 23-yard line. Kaiser under center, turns hands off at the middle, delayed give, breaks the tackle, then scooting forward is Geiger. Geiger maybe got a yard. Let's see, he got down about the 23-yard line. Second down and 9 from the 23, let's call it.
And Geiger's helmet is broke, it looks like. So he's got to come off. Yeah, it was a nice little fake there. I think that was the 9th penalty already.
I am not keeping track of penalties. That's
6 for Mayo. 6 for Mayo.
That would leave the other 3 for us, right? Kaiser gets the play, brings it in second down and 10 from the 23. No gain on that play. They'll go to the right. Deuce backfield. Kaiser under center. Quick snap. Turns hands off up the middle. First man through is Monahan, and he's hung up. He got a yard maybe. As got down maybe. Let's give him a half a yard. That was some tough sledding there.
Yes, it was. Right over the middle. I think he tried to go to the left-hand side of the offensive line, but there wasn't much there.
Third down and 9, let's call it. Maybe third and 10. And so the Raiders all the way down inside the Mayo Spartan 27-yard line. But a big catch by Sawyer, and then a penalty by Mayo put down 15. But here we go, third down. 3 to the right, wing to the right, single set. Pistol formation now. Kaiser takes a snap, rolls to his right, got blockers in front of him, looking downfield, swing pattern caught at the 25, spin move down the 15-yard line. Check that, got the 20-yard line and push back. Nice rollout.
It was a nice rollout. That's not easy there for either Cam or Gabe Sawyer to pull that play off. They've obviously practiced that a ton. For Gabe to be able to turn around and catch it while he's going in that to the right-hand side there like that, that's tough.
That's good athlete. Good. It's been a good athlete to be able to turn your trunk around.
Yeah.
Keep your footing, especially on this ground.
Right.
Keep on moving.
Keep you're running away from where you're looking at. That's not easy. So
4th and 6 now from the Mayo 20-yard line to the left. Pistol formation. Kaiser, here comes pressure, and he's going to be sacked. But he threw the ball away, and then he picked up by Mayo. This could be a pick 6.
No, it isn't. Cam's going to catch him.
And hits him down at the 9-yard line. Somehow Kaiser's going to try to pitch the ball, shot up in the air, and right into the hands of one of the Mayo players who streaked down the field, but Kaiser caught him.
Yeah, their big linebacker, or their big fullback is the one who picked it up. I guess it would be a linebacker in this case. I think it was 44, I believe, is who was able to get a hold of that. Yeah.
So Lozoya takes it all the way down now on the fumble. And the turnover, first turnover of the ball game, is now 1st and 10, maybe 1st and goal for the Spartans.
But for Cam to get right back up and make sure that wasn't a turnover and a touchdown.
So 1st and goal. So Spartans come out, eye backfield. They're going to go into the pistol themselves. 3 to the left, single set. Straight snap, quarterback up the middle, breaks the tackle left, trying for the corner of the end zone. He may have it here. As he into the end zone he goes. Pappenfuss on the carry from 10 yards out. And the Spartans, just like that, are on the board.
Yeah, there was a nice big hole there for Rochester, and he was able to bounce it out. He went over the middle and then was able to bounce it out to the left-hand side and run towards the corner.
Unfortunate for the Raiders that play happened. They were knocking on the door here. And now it's Mayo with the 6 points here, looking for the extra point here as they'll spot it. Here comes a snap, and oh, we got a flag now. So somebody moved in the front line here on the extra point. Another penalty. We have to see who that's against. As they're moving Mayo back, so Mayo jumps again. 6-0 currently on your Mark Quinnell State Farm scoreboard at the 8:34 mark of this second quarter. Raiders have done some things here, but big turnover hurt them on that one. There's a big blitz on Kaiser from the safety side, and he didn't see it coming. He was right on his ankles. There's a spot for the extra point. It's spotted, kicked, and this one looks to be good. And it is. So it's 7-0 for the Mayo Spartans at the 8:34 mark of the second quarter. Back in 1 minute on NorthfieldLive.com.
Team at Whit Brothers Auto Care would like to thank Northfield and the surrounding communities for naming them 2022's best auto repair shop. Stop down to 701 Division Street and visit the staff at Whit Brothers, nominated as the best mechanics in southern Minnesota, to make sure your vehicle is in peak condition for the winter season. Visit Whit Brothers in downtown Northfield to make sure you get the best service for all of your automotive, maintenance, and repair needs. The voters have spoken, and when you need the best of the best, Whit Brothers is here for you.
Shumway Custom Bath will help you create the bathroom you've always wanted. Their high-quality designs cater to all your needs and desires. Shumway Custom Bath is offering beautiful and safe tub-to-shower conversions. Their onyx and acrylic walls are durable and come with a lifetime guarantee. Visit their website at shumwaycustombath.com. Shumway Custom Bath, the bathroom remodel of your dreams in less time for less money.
Here's a kick by post, and taking that, now going to whistle. And I think Mayo may have been offsides on the kick here. Let's see what the call is. It's very seldom you see them stop the kickoff, as I think they had offsides on the kickoff. So another penalty against Mayo. They're going to back him up here. So that'll give the Raiders a little more breathing room back there. Brecky on the left-hand side. On the near side to receive is Geiger. So Brecky and Geiger. Up in the middle, standing at the 25-yard line, is Monahan. So we'll try this again. As Post, the kicker, lines things up again. Post on his field goal attempt actually hit the upright. And here's a kick. It's a low line driver being taken at the 25 to the 30, the 35, looking for a hold the outside up to the 40-yard line. And still pushing forward.
Nice job by
carry.
Yeah, nice job by Braden Brecky to catch that line drive. Just like an outfielder that he is, he catches that with his full head of steam going north. And they're able to pick up a nice
out to the 43-yard line. Nice pick up there.
Absolutely.
Picks up 27 yards on the return. And Brecky and the Raiders go to work here. Trailing 7-0 after the turnover. And they return back to the 10-yard line. And one play in the end zone for Pappenfuss. Wing to the right. Wide receivers to the right. One to the left. Straight snap. Kaiser looking downfield. Got pressure. Rolls out of the pocket. Rolls to his right. Got to the corner. And now he's going to put his head down and got it back to the line of scrimmage. Kaiser quick enough on his feet to get to the outside and outrun the defensive end trying to get at him.
Yep. He has the ability to put his head down, too, and really make sure he doesn't lose any yardage there. He's got the size and the toughness.
Half a yard.
Yep. He was definitely keeping his head up and looking down the field the whole time. I have this big post in my way. I couldn't tell what the coverage was like.
Well, we're picking up the players as we go here.
Yep.
8:20 in the second quarter. We've switched sides here. 7-0 Mayo. Wide receivers to the left. Wing to the near side. Single set. Pistol formation. Kaiser. Straight drop back. Looking downfield. Cocked the throw. Now throws it. Tried to throw it across the middle. He pumped it twice. And then he saw coming across the field was Austin Kep.
Yeah, he almost had him.
Just threw it behind him.
Really close. Almost had Austin. They just couldn't quite get it on him.
So the Raiders finding some yardage here in the air, rolling out of the pocket. They've got a few yards up the middle, some tough treading yards, but it looks like they're going to kind of go with the outside. That'll loosen up those linebackers, make an inside trap or a reverse work. They're playing tight in there. 3 to the left, wing to the left, single set. Kaiser straight drop back, now get a flag. And I think the wide receiver may have taken off too quick here. As they're going to back him up 5 here. This is going to be against the Raiders. So a rainy night here in Rochester. 7-0. But you know what? This has been a good game.
It really has.
I mean, the Raiders are playing tough here. I mean,
there's been a lot of laundry out on the field there with the flags, but besides that, it has been a very clean game, a very tough game. Both teams are definitely getting after it and playing hard. It's pretty fun to watch.
3rd and 14. Here comes Kaiser and company. To the left. Deuce backfield. Pistol formation. Kaiser straight drop back. Looking. Throws down the field, wide open down the field, and incomplete. We may get offensive pass interference.
Yeah.
We are going to get offensive pass interference as he pulled the descender down, so he couldn't pick it off. Well, the good part about it is we won't be giving the ball back to him, but we're going to be backed up another 15 yards. That's going to go for the line of scrimmage. So we're at the 40. We'll check that. The 37-yard line.
They decline it.
They're going to decline it. Okay. So they decline the penalty because they're planning to get the ball back here. It'd be ironic if Kaiser, who's a punter, just decided to take off up the middle. I mean, almost anything could go on a rainy night like this. 4th down and 15 or so for the Raiders. They've gotten into Mayo territory once tonight. They're going to go wide receiver, one to the left, one to the left.
He's going to
the right. Straight drop back kick, and it's going to roll. Nice roll for the Raiders. Going to hit at the 25 down to the 20-yard line. Still rolling inside the 20. And so that's where the Spartans will take possession. 1st and 10 at their own 20. And ironically, this is as deep as they've been tonight to start a series.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they started at the 47, and then they started at the 37. Yeah, no, that's just as deep as they've had to start a series tonight.
All right. Well, let's pin them down here. And let's put some points on the board for Northfield.
Clock on the move here, 7:55 to go, second quarter. Wide receiver one to the near side. Deuce backfield. Almost a shotgun. Hands off, quarterback's throwing down the middle. Got a man down there, and this
Come on,
one
Jake.
is...
Come on, Jake. Oh, my God.
He come up with a fall ball. He's going down the field. Holcomb's going to score on the pass. And it looked like the Raiders had position, but Holcomb's going to go 80 yards in one play. And it'll be 13-0 Spartans. And it looked like we had that covered, but it was a one-on-one, and Holcomb went up and brought it down.
It was a really nice catch. That was a jump off right there. And he got a little bit higher than our Northfield guy. And what was nice to see is our Northfield guys were immediately going over and trying to pick up our cornerback there.
So one play, 80 yards. Waiting for the extra point here. And spotted booted that one. Looks to be good as well. So it's 14-0 here in the middle of the second quarter. Two big plays by the Spartans. And the Raiders have some work to do. We'll come back with a kickoff in 1 minute on NorthfieldLive.com.
In the market for a new home or considering remodeling your current home, Schmidt Homes and Schmidt Homes Remodeling should be your first and last call. Schmidt Homes, known for their innovative designs, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship, superior service, while maintaining their reputation of fairness, honesty, and integrity for over 30 years. They're the only builder in the area to offer an in-house designer and a showroom to make your selections. They have over 30 new building lots available in Northfield. Check out their website at schmidthomes.com for more information.
We are back here in Rochester with Rochester Mayo leading now 14-0.
Yeah, that was just an unfortunate play. I mean, for the Spartans, it was great because they scored on it, but we had position. It just the ball was just up high enough, and Holcomb got his hand.
It was a good play. It was a good play by Rochester, there's no doubt.
So 14-0. Here comes the kick by Post. Too deep to receive. Brecky on the left. And on the near side is going to be Kep. I don't think so. Wait, we'll get a look here. Okay, it's a squiv kick. And covered by the Raiders at the 47-yard line. So the Raiders front five alertly falling on the squiver as Mayo is going for the kill shot there before the halftime. As it is, the Raiders ball, 1st and 10.
Logan Prescott, I believe, was able to jump on that right away. 18. Nolan Thompson is what coach is telling me, was able to jump on that right away. Well, not let that go anywhere.
That's an alert play to bring that down. So 1st and 10 for the Raiders at their own 48-yard line.
Yeah. Coach, if you're not aware, we have replay right there for you.
One to the right. They'll shift to the near side. Deuce backfield. And they go to the right-hand side. Monahan looking for a hole. Got a hole this time.
There he goes. There he goes.
45 to the 40-yard line. Still on feet. Down to the 30. Now we got a flag come in. This might be a face mask. Because he was pushing forward, and they look like they had a hold of his face mask. So that would tack on 15 to here.
What a bulldog run there by Charlie Monahan. He just kept those feet churning.
So Monahan takes off from his own 48-yard line, takes it down to the 38-yard line. And waiting for the penalty here is a face mask, personal foul, face mask. This is a 15-yard variety because they were just wrenching on his face mask, trying to pull him down. So the Raiders in business. They're 1st and 10. All the way down to the Mayo 23-yard line. And let's see if the Raiders can cash in here. They got down this deep before and had a fumble. So they'll go deuce backfield, wide receiver one to the right, wing to the left. Going to go into the shotgun. Kaiser running back on each side. Straight drop back, looking, has time. Goes deep, got a corner, and this one is incomplete as he tied up on the far side there.
Going for Austin Kep there.
Yeah, trying to go for Kep there. A lot of contact there, but they both were going for the ball, so it'll be 2nd down and 10 from the Spartan 23-yard line for the Raiders.
And that big run on the previous run there was that was Cam Melgren, not Charlie Monahan.
Oh, whoops.
So yeah, that's all good.
Give credit where credit's
due. Yeah,
due.
absolutely. That's my point. We gotta move it Northfield back here.
I'm not sure what this is all about here.
Holding.
Well, that's the first holding call we've had here. Wide receiver. Wait a minute now. Referee's going to talk this one over here a little bit. Was the holding after the throw or before the throw? Referee's talking about something down here. Oh, they're going to let it go. So holding. So now it's 2nd down and 20. Back at the 47-yard line. Swing to the right side. This is Monahan looking for a hole. Cuts to the right. And now another flag comes in for the far corner as he tried to break up the field. And the referee on the far sideline, I saw a yellow flag look like coming.
Yeah, right away. Right when he got over to that far sideline, it was a quick pitch to Charlie Monahan going over the right-hand side of the Northfield's offensive line. Right when he got over to that far sideline. Oh.
Back-to-back holdings. So now we're all the way down into the 23-yard line. Now we're back to just shy of midfield at the 49. I don't know how you measure this one. It's still first down.
1st and 37 is what's on the scoreboard.
Yikes. Well, 7:04 to go here. Second quarter here in Rochester. Deuce backfield, wing to the right. And they're going to hand off. No, it's going to be Kaiser keeping himself, trying to get to the corner. Looking downfield. They're going to tuck it up himself to the 50, down, spun around to the 45-yard line. And they just push him back. So Cam Kaiser picks up a couple 6 yards back.
Yeah, Cam was able to get around that linebacker that came through there and get some space here on this near sideline. I don't know if that was designed to keep it all the way. It looked like he was trying to find somebody down the field.
He was looking downfield to throw it to somebody. Yeah. So he's down to the.
But I'm sure he has. I'm sure he has permission to keep it himself and pick up yards.
That's right. Tuck it and go, bud.
Yep.
So it's 2nd down in the country mile. Well, he picked up a bunch there. So 2nd down and 31. To the right, wing to the left. Single set. Kaiser, straight drop back. Looking, throws deep. Go for a man down there, and this one is incomplete. And it's looking for a flag. No flag there as the defenders caught up. It was 3-on-2. And they threw it deep, but the defenders caught up to it.
Yep, there was definitely the intended target was Jake Geiger, and Austin was in the area as well there. Geiger was really lobbying for a flag there.
So 3rd down.
Geiger running a straight route or a post route. It was definitely over the middle of the field. And Rochester had lots of traffic in there plugging stuff up. Rochester's pretty fast. I'm actually kind of surprised at how fast they are.
So I'll go one to the left, one to the right, wing to the near side. Single set. Here comes a blitz. They pick it up, swing it out. And now spin move out to the corner. And getting out of bounds is number 7 for the Raiders.
That's Cam Melgren.
Melgren with the catch. We have 4th down. You got it down to the 40. Well, we're going to pull it all the way back to the line of scrimmage. I'm not sure what that's all about. Back to the 43. Well. So 4th down for the Raiders. As they break the huddle here. Clock on the move. 5:46 to go. 2nd quarter. 14-0. Mayo on top. Wide receiver, one to the right, one to the left. Kaiser straight drop back. Oh, he's almost got a block, kicked it away. Little pooch kick. It's going to roll down inside the 20 and goes out at the 14-yard line. That one was nearly blocked.
Yes, it was. But they got away from it. They got it away and was able to pin Rochester inside the 15-yard line.
Well, be careful with Holcomb here. They don't unleash here and try to go deep on 1st down. With 5:32 to go, 14-0 Mayo in Rochester here on a Friday night. Ned the Horse Farmer, along with Lance Reister, giving you the play-by-play coverage here down in Rochester. So here come the Spartans. They'll go wide receivers to the left, one to the near side. I backfield, power I, and they turn handoff up the middle to Latoya. And he gets up to the 20-yard line. Now it's the 25-yard line, just pushing the pile.
Yeah, that was a heck of a run there by big number 44 from Rochester. He can really put his head down and keep his feet moving as well.
Well, he's a big boy.
Yeah, that was a nice pickup right over the middle. He just kept his feet rolling and pushed that whole pile there. First and 10 here for Rochester now.
Yeah, first and 10, the 25-yard line. Wide receivers to the left, one to the right, eye backfield, straight drop back, and through the Holcomb, caught at the 30, spins back, and then knocked out of bounds at the 33-yard line. They're going into their 2-minute offense here.
Yep.
Nice. Out at the 33.
That was a nice route there by number 11 Holcomb. That was a really good quick hitch. He really drove the Northfield quarterback off the ball, and then came turn around. It was a good timing there by the Rochester quarterback as well. Put it right on the numbers. Good pickup again by Rochester.
Front three for the Raiders. Digging in here. Second down and 2 for the Spartans. To the left, one to the right. Wing to the near side, single set. Quarterback in pistol. Straight handoff up the middle. Delayed give. He breaks the tackle to the 40 to the 45. Look out. Spun around and dropped at the 46-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if our guys are biting on that a little bit. Their quarterback takes the handoff, and he spins all the way around.
So first and 10 at the Mayo Spartan 47-yard line on that big carry. That's just a delayed give, and Raiders defense didn't cover that one. Pappenfuss in the backfield to the left, one to the near side. Straight snap to quarterback and a whistle stoppage of play here. As we will have motion against the Spartans, I believe. That flag, Laundry is on the other side of the field. Lots of yellow Laundry this time.
Yep.
So it'll be first and 15 now. Back at the 42-yard line. Holcomb coming in the ball game, going to go to the near side for the Spartans. Grimsrud, the quarterback, in pistol. Wide receiver, one to the near side, one to the far side. Wing left, single set. Grimsrud takes a snap, takes a handoff, now gives it off up the middle and hauled down at the 44-yard line. Good job on coverage.
Austin Kep with the good coverage there and the good tackle. Austin, a fantastic athlete, 3-sport athlete. Football, basketball, and baseball.
So it's second and 14 for Mayo at the 44-yard line. As the clock continues to move here. 3:46 to go before halftime. 14-0 Mayo on top on 2 big plays. Other than that, it's been trench football here tonight. To the left, one to the right. Single set, pistol. Grimsrud waiting for the snap. Takes the snap, straight drop back. Here comes pressure. Dumps it off. Holcomb in the middle. Nicely covered and hauled down from behind.
That is a heck of a coverage there by Jake Geiger. Jake initially took a few steps off the line, and then right when the ball was snapped, he realized that receiver was going to come back across. Receiver came back towards the quarterback and then tried to go over the middle. And fantastic coverage. Jake saw the whole thing, was able to track him down and make the tackle.
So third down and 13 for the Spartans. They break the huddle here at their own 45-yard line. Wide receiver to the left, one to the right this time, single set. Grimsrud, straight drop back. Pressure's not coming. Here comes some pressure. Now holding inside. I can't believe they didn't call that. Out of bounds. Oh, he hit him out of bounds. It says that was incidental contact. The quarterback headed for the sidelines. There's some nasty holding in there. You can see.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not a referee.
Right. Yep. Yeah, it's tough.
So fourth and 10 now for the Spartans. They'll go. I think this is their first punt of the night. 2 deep to receive for the Raiders.
Gavin Novotny and Jake Geiger looks like are back there.
1 and 2. Novotny on left, Geiger on the right. Snaps, high punt. And, he muffed the punt, but Raiders fall on it. And you kind of saw that coming because it was kind of dropping quicker.
Yeah, and it looks like here on the near
side.
Yeah, on the near sideline, I think the referee here ran into one of the Rochester players on the sideline. I mean, I guess they've been warned about that a couple times already.
So sideline infraction. So we're going to have sideline infraction against the Mayo Spartans. Another Mayo penalty. And so that'll march him back. I'll flip to a new page here as we get close to halftime. The 1st and 10 Raiders. You don't see that too often. It's a 5-yard penalty. But, they do warn the players, hey, you got to stay back.
Yep. Getting talked to again right now about it.
Raiders now in the pistol.
Cam
Kaiser up the middle, picks up a couple lots of football. I think he was down, though. I would say he was down.
Yeah, there's pointing to he's down. Yep.
At the 32, he hit the turf. So second down. Well, let's see, you're going to pick up. Yeah, he actually picked up 7 on that play.
Yeah.
8.
He got through that hole in a hurry. Started picking up yards before anybody was able to really converge on him.
The ball just shy up at the 34-yard line. It's like 2nd and 1. No, 2nd and 3. Sorry about that.
Yep.
Wide receiver 1 to the right. Single set. No, under center now is Kaiser. Lost the football, picks it up, and got pressure. Breaks the pressure, rolls to his right, may have a hole. Kaiser is something else. Works his way to the out of bounds. And got enough for the first down.
He got a first down out of a busted play. Yeah, right at the snap. I think he looks like he might have dropped it there. That ball's getting probably pretty slick.
Well, he dropped it, picked it up.
Still.
Then he slipped away from a couple of tackles who zipped in and tried to tackle him, and got to the corner, got to the sticks, got out of bounds, got a first down.
Yep.
1st and 10 at the Raider 37-yard line. Raiders trail 14-0 here on a bizarre first half of football with big plays. Wide receiver 1 to the right, wing to the right. And we're going to hand off up the middle. Breaking a tackle is Monahan, still on his feet. And into Mayo territory, down to the 47-yard line. So the Raiders on the move here.
Yes, they are. Looks like they might have a little bit of a chip on their shoulder here all of a sudden, Ned.
Well, I think they realize, hey, we can play with these guys. We can actually knock these guys around the field.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, they can. Yeah, Charlie really hit that hole hard.
So the Raiders pick it up. They're into Mayo territory. This drive started back at their 25-yard line. This is the 5th play. 1:14 on the clock. Wide receivers to the right. And Kaiser rolls to his right. Looking. Has time. Lots of time. Going to pick it up and go. And this time he stacked up the line of scrimmage as he cut it upfield.
Yeah, that's probably a good decision there by Cam. There was pretty good coverage on our receivers there by Rochester.
So 2nd down and 11. He actually lost a yard. Back at the 48-yard line. That rollout, he had all kinds of time.
He did have time, but we were covered.
We have a timeout now being taken by, I believe, Mayo. 58 seconds to go before halftime. Raiders, we come back, 2nd and 10 from the Mayo 48-yard line on Northfield Live and K1Radio.net.
Gardens offers a wide range of fresh, locally grown produce, including potatoes, cucumber, zucchini, cabbage, tomatoes, and some of the largest onions and carrots I've ever seen. And don't forget the delicious sweet corn. Thomas Gardens. Check them out on Facebook, then stop by 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday and 10 to 4 on Sunday to shop from a local, family-owned business. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield.
Welcome back to Mayo Field as the Raiders come out. 2nd 11 from the Mayo 48-yard line to the Raiders. Wide receivers 2 left, 1 to the right. Pistol formation. Kaiser, straight drop back, has pressure, steps in the pocket, throws it, and there you go. They were really holding him.
Yeah,
there.
I thought they were holding Austin as well. But
so Cap, they were throwing for Cap, and the ball was ahead of him, about a yard and a half. Bring up 3rd down and 11 for the Raiders as they head back to the huddle. 54 seconds to go here before halftime. The only scores here tonight were after one really big pass play that was just tipped up in the air to Holcomb, and the other one was a fumble, actually a pitch recovery. They ran down the 10-yard line, and Pappenfuss ran into the next play. Wide receivers 2 left, 1 wing to the right, single set. Kaiser, straight drop back, has pressure, steps up, throws deep, got a man down there, and now this time incomplete. So going deep.
Yep, trying to get it into Austin. Kep there
again. And then Kep had to stop and turn around for it, and the defender were right there.
Yeah, we know Cam has the arm to do that. I'm wondering if that ball isn't a little slick. He just doesn't seem like he can get enough on it. It's been as short a couple times here. But that's what I'm going to go with anyway, that he just can't get enough grip on it to zing it down, because he's got a cannon. I can tell you that. He's center fielder for the baseball team. Stud hockey player as well.
Well, here it is on 4th down. You got 48 seconds to go. Wide receiver 1 to the left, wing to the right, wide receiver to the left, and we got a whistle and I think a timeout being taken by Mayo. I think they're going to take a timeout and to say, hey, make sure you cover this thing here. If he threw it just a hair sooner.
Yeah. Yep.
But that time he had pressure coming from the outside. He had to step up in the pocket.
I don't think there was a timeout there. I'm not sure what's going on.
I'm not sure either. Referees are talking about something. Well, whatever it is, the Raiders will re-huddle. It'll be 4th down and 9. Oh, I see they spot the ball differently. 4th and 9. 1 to the right, wing to the right, wide receiver to the left, single set. Kaiser back in, now he's back to the punt. Gets it away. Oh, that's a quick punt. Going to roll, take a Raider roll. Down inside the 15, down to about the 11-yard line, 10-yard line. And that's where we'll start the next possession for the Mayo Spartans. So the Raiders started at their own 25-yard line, got into Mayo territory.
I'm going to do a quick little ad here since we're not going to step away. Northfield Ford has got Ram Days going on right now down there at the Jesse James Rodeo. So stop out there. They got Ram trucks down there. They got deals going on with Ram trucks. You can stop by Northfield Ford, your Ram dealer here in Northfield.
I just stop in and check that out tomorrow. I'm looking for a Ram.
Are you?
Yeah. Absolutely. So 1st and 10 for the Mayo Spartans with 35 seconds to go for halftime. They'll spread the field to the left, to the right, single set. Quarterback in pistol. Gets the snap, straight drop back. Throws another swing pattern, got a man out there, caught at the 20, turn around, spun around, and breaks a tackle. And now they get him down at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10.
Pretty good pickup there. Looked like we sent a few extra guys from this side of our defense, and Rochester was able to pick it up.
24 seconds, clock on the move. Wide receivers 2 left, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Quarterback, straight drop back. Here comes a swing pattern inside to Holcomb. He's got the ball, trying to get across the field. This is the one he scored on last time. Down the field it goes to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, and hauled out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Just as he's coming back for the ball, you can see it. No one's picking him up.
Yeah, Jake Geiger had to let him go because they had sent a decoy over here to freeze Geiger, so that wouldn't be open. But they were still able to chase him down all the way across the field.
So they spotted back at the Raider 25-yard line. 7 seconds left on the clock. You can see they don't throw it for the end zone here. Holcomb has just got a ton of speed.
Yes, he does.
And you got to stay with him all the time. See where you always have to put a man on him every single play.
Yep.
7 seconds to go. Wide receivers to the right, to the left. Pistol formation for the quarterback, Grimsrud. Grimsrud takes a snap. Straight drop back, looking, dumps it down the flag. Far side incomplete. That should end the. Oh, there's 3 seconds left of the clock.
3 seconds left.
I can't believe that only took 3 seconds. The 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line. This should be the last play of the first half. 14-0 the current score. And it's been a wild first half. Raiders have had their chances. And they just give up big plays to Mayo, and that's why they are sitting where they're at. Holcomb kind of walking a little gingerly back into the huddle. He comes to the near side, the wide receiver. To the right, to the left. Grimsrud in the pistol. Takes a snap, straight drop back. Looking, no pressure. Steps up in the pocket. Now throws it late, and it's caught, but hauled down at the 5-yard line. Grimsrud just launched it off his shoulder, off his right foot. Completed it down the 5, but the Raiders are there to haul him down. So we go to halftime. 14-0 in favor of the Mayo Spartans. But the Raiders have been putting up a battle here tonight in Rochester.
You're watching NorthfieldLive.com and listening to AM 1080 and 95.1 FM KYMN, and also listening at KYMNradio.net. We'll be back here in just a few minutes to do a little halftime chat. We'll get some stats here from Coach Driscoll, and we'll be back in 3.5 minutes.
Whoa. Hi, can I help you? Yeah, my friend Jay and I are looking for our dream home, something big. Right now I feel like I'm living on top of him.
Great, let's talk mortgages.
Wait, your bank is looking
cozy. Yeah, we like personal interactions. But as you can see, our vault still has plenty of space for our customers' dreams.
Wow.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
At Benjamin Bus and Northfield Lines, we have an excellent team of drivers. With over 400 years of combined driving experience, Benjamin Bus and Northfield Lines drivers are proud of their excellent safety record and accomplishments. We are also proud of the accomplishments of the Northfield Raiders. Our team wishes all of the Raiders student athletes a safe and successful season. For shuttle services, events, or any of your transportation needs, contact us, Benjamin Bus and Northfield Lines, your trusted friend on the road. Go Raiders!
If you need to send a box far away or something overnight, want a cool sign for your business or a banner for your birthday, and you don't know how to do it, we'll help you through it at the Graphic Mailbox. You can make copies, get supplies, find a box, ship a box, buy stamps, fax a letter, get your mail, send your mail, make a sign, design a sign, do it at the Graphic Mailbox.
The team at Witt Brothers Auto Care would like to thank Northfield and the surrounding communities for naming them 2022's Best Auto Repair Shop. Stop down to 701 Division Street and visit the staff at Witt Brothers, nominated as the best mechanics in southern Minnesota, to make sure your vehicle is in peak condition for the winter season. Visit Witt Brothers in downtown Northfield to make sure you get the best service for all of your automotive, maintenance, and repair needs. The voters have spoken, and when you need the best of the best, Witt Brothers is here for you.
Your home, auto, and life are important to you. That's why the Northfield Insurance Agency works hard to provide you with the right protection. Kevin, Stan, and Mark offer the products you need with the premier service you deserve. They carry business, auto, farm, homeowners, commercial, and bonds. Northfield Insurance is your independent agent, and they are connected with many insurance companies, providing you the lowest possible rates. Call the Northfield Insurance Agency today.
Hi, this is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Professional Dental Group has delivered the same exceptional care for over 35 years. Whether you are scheduling for a general visit or an emergency appointment, we are excited to see your smile. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. Brian Kraby, Dr. John Nowak, and Dr. Tyler Yankee, go Raiders.
Financing a house is about more than a mortgage, it's about creating a home. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, buying your forever home, looking to take advantage of today's great refinance rates, or finally getting to those home improvements, Hometown Credit Union's wide variety of home loan options and highly competitive rates can help make your house, well, a home. Learn more and apply online at hometowncu.coop. Equal housing lender. Financing a house is about more than a mortgage, it's about creating a home. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, buying your forever home, looking to take advantage of today's great refinance rates, or finally getting to those home improvements, Hometown Credit Union's wide variety of home loan options and highly competitive rates can help make your house, well, a home. Learn more and apply online at hometowncu.coop. Equal housing lender.
All right, Ned, we are back here in Rochester.
At the half here, we just watched the
go.
Mayo Sparklers, whatever they call themselves, the dance line out there doing their deal. Interesting first half for the Raiders. I mean, they stayed right with Mayo and actually turned them back on their first 2 possessions. And it wasn't until the second quarter that there were any points on the board. You want to go back to some of the highlights of that first half?
Yes, yeah, go ahead. We lost internet there for a minute, so if you're listening on the radio, that's why there was all of a sudden some dead air, I'm afraid. But we are back on the air now. Looks like we're completely glitch-free, so sorry about that as I'm paying attention to something else.
So let's go back to the first half of this ball game. The Raiders have been playing tough here tonight against Mayo, and it stands 14-0 here at the half. But let's go back to the very beginning. The Raiders had the opening kick. They went 3 and out and give it right back to the Spartans. The Spartans took it 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line, and they drove all the way down to 4th down and 6 at the Raider 9-yard line, and the Raiders hold. And so the Raiders get the ball back 1st and 10 their own 10-yard line. They move it out to the 35-yard line and then had to punt. And a bad snap forced a block. Actually, they tackled Kaiser in the backfield. They gave the Spartans 1st and 10 at the Raider 25-yard line. But the Raider defense holds again on a 4th down and 10 from the 15-yard line. They try a field goal and post. The kicker hits the upright. No good. No score. We're still at zeros. That got us to the second quarter. The Raiders start 1st and 10, their own 25-yard line. Move it all the way down into Mayo territory after a great catch. And it got down to 3rd down and 9 at the 18-yard line. And then the fumble ball popped up right into the hands of Lozoya for the Mayo Spartans, who ran, about 73 yards all the way down to the 10-yard line. And Cam Kaiser was able to get up off the ground, chase him down, tackle him to keep him from scoring. But on 1st and goal from the 10-yard line, next play, it was Pappenpoos running it in. The extra point is good. That made it 7-0. That's at the 8:34 mark of the second quarter. Raiders got it back again, went 3 and out. Then the Mayo, we pushed them back to 1st and 10, their own 20-yard line. And this was just a pass from Grimsrud to Holcomb. Ball tipped up in the air. The defender couldn't get up there. Holcomb got it and ran down the field 80 yards. The extra point was good, made it 14-0. That's at the 7:42 mark. Raiders got the ball back then, moved into Mayo territory down the Mayo 43-yard line, and just came up short again. And then it was Mayo's turn, or the Raiders did that, and it was Mayo's turn again, and they came up short, and that's how we ended this first half. We're at 14-0 in this first half, and are we ready for some stats from the first half?
Yeah, we got Coach Driscoll here. He's got stats going on. I think he runs the Twitter during the game. He's a man of multiple talents. He's also the head coach at boys basketball.
Yes, he is.
So, yeah.
Welcome aboard. Good to have you.
Thanks, guys.
Have you on headsets.
Yeah. The number one thing right away from the stats that's crazy is I don't think I've seen a full game with this many penalties. Mayo has 10 penalties for 70 yards right now. Raiders are slightly better with 6 penalties for 50 yards. Our penalties right now are absolutely getting us at the wrong time. We maybe make a good play and then it's one step forward, maybe 2 steps back right now, a little bit that way. But but Mayo's helping us out too. If our defense can get a couple of stops right now, we've done a real good job getting into 3rd down. We're 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions for our defense. So that's really good. But the problem is right now is that we're just giving up some big plays. Their passing attack right now is 10 for 12 for 198 yards. It's no mystery to anybody that knows anything about Mayo's squad that they can really move the ball. Their wide receiver Holcomb has 6 catches for 163. That's really where it's coming from. And then they're getting a few things on the ground. They got 63 yards on the ground as well. Just because you got so many things you have to worry about, and when you got a good team that puts a lot of pressure on our D. Our offense, we've done a decent job moving it. It's just incremental though. We haven't found a way to really get that big play. Charlie Monahan has 7 carries for 33 yards. Cam Kaiser started to get it going on that last drive when we were really kind of going more of a 2-minute type of thing. And got a few 6-7 yard scrambles. But passing wise, we're 6 of 12 for 32 right now, or 36 I should say. So it's we're not really able to move it down the field too much. But if we can just get those little cracks in there, complete a few more, our passing wise, we've really done a good job on more the underneath stuff, the crossing on the play action. Our dropbacks right now we're just not completing. So hopefully, I'm sure that's an adjustment we'll be making here in the second half.
Yeah, find a way to get Austin open a little bit more. They're covering him really well, looks like, for sure. And I'm sure they saw some deep film against Austin, Minnesota. We're talking about Austin kept getting open.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody watched that, and Jake Geiger as well. Those guys can't get open. That's what Cam loves. He has great chemistry with those guys. He goes out to sports with them. Yes, absolutely.
Well, if he can get outside the pocket, he does real well to moving the ball to the right side, and he's a threat to tuck it down and go. So we'll see what they do here in the second half. And like you said, Holcomb, that one 80-yard run is half his stats. That was a big touchdown run for Holcomb, and we knew that coming in because Holcomb is just a solid all-around player. And so when I talked to the head coach for the Raiders, he said, "Yeah, look out for number 11." Brent knew all about him, knew he's out there, and what this kid can do. And yeah, he had a big game last week against the Owatonna Huskies as well. The Raiders are going to kick away the ball here to start the second half. If the defense, as you're saying, Coach Driscoll, they can stop them and not give them any first downs and get the ball back. The rain for now has quit, so we'll see how that helps the Raiders here in the second half. But I think the one thing you want to, when you come in this ball game, the Raiders can play with this team. They're right in this ball game, and we just got to find a couple breaks. Yep, something's got to go our way, and with the exception of the penalties that the Mayo has had, something's got to go our way to make it work. And Coach Driscoll, it's good to have you on headsets.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add here? Your thoughts here in the first half? I mean, you've coached. You know what's going on.
Yeah. No, it's just getting a sustained thing and just those mistakes. That's just where it is. It really comes down to those fundamentals and execution. We want to control the ball. Last week was a great example of what we want to be able to do. I mean, we were able to run the ball 51 times against Austin. It's just control the ball, and we did some of that in the first half, and then second quarter, I think, if you clean that up, I think the other thing you'll find in this game is we might get a little more flow to it, and if both teams really kind of some of the penalties are different, that it's one of those things I think that might turn around. But the other thing is the penalties that they are. I mean, it's like half of them are false starts and offsides and things like that, where it's just these.
We had back-to-back holdings when we were in the Mayo territory down at the 27, I think, and two back-to-back holdings pushes all the way back to the 48. Those are just daggers in the heart when you're looking at getting something to happen, and you're just like, oh, now we got first down and 37. So. Yep.
Let's take a couple more break for a few more ads. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com and listening on AM 1080, 95.1 FM, and on KYMNradio.net. We'll be back for the second half.
I'm Marty Benson, the Commercial and Ag Banking Manager at Community Resource Bank. We offer unprecedented experience with the ability to make decisions locally for your business, ag purchase, or expansion. Come talk with us. Interest rates are still low, and we can offer some fantastic products. The coffee pot is always on, or visit us at crb.bank. Community Resource Bank in Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
There are exciting new things happening at Just Food Co-op in downtown Northfield. Stop into their remodeled deli and try out their new line of sandwiches and pizzas made from scratch with nearly 20 fresh ingredients to choose from. The team at Just Food Co-op has made it a priority to ensure that good food is available to everyone. They carry everything from locally produced meats, fresh fruits and vegetables, and hormone-free dairy products to your staples like cereal, macaroni and cheese, and a wide variety of condiments. There is something for everyone at Just Food Co-op, so check them out at 516 Water Street South in downtown Northfield.
Northfield Construction Company has provided quality general contracting services to the Northfield community for over 45 years. Our experienced and diverse team can handle projects from the smallest home remodel to a large-scale commercial project. Whatever your construction need, Northfield Construction will deliver. Call us today about your next project. 507-645-8975.
Now may be the right time for you or a loved one to consider moving.
Northfield Manor allows you to leave behind the worry of home maintenance and repairs to join a supportive community welcoming you to your new home. Northfield Manor offers affordable, unfurnished apartments for adults that are 62 years of age and older, or those that have a disability. This controlled access building features a beautiful dining room, lounge areas, laundry facilities on each floor, and an emergency response system. Reach out to our caring and compassionate staff when you are ready for a visit, or review all of our living options at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
If there's one thing we have learned over the previous few years, it's that we all do better together. The Northfield Area Chamber of Commerce believes in the power of community. This is why, for over 100 years, they have focused on growing and developing Northfield and the surrounding area into a thriving community that it is today. The Northfield Area Chamber is a local nonprofit that creates meaningful connections between businesses and the working professionals who work so hard to make this town thrive. When you become a member of the Northfield Chamber of Commerce, you open the door to so many of those opportunities. Together, we all do better. Northfield Area Chamber of Commerce.
Your home, auto, and life are important to you. That's why the Northfield Insurance Agency works hard to provide you with the right protection. Kevin, Stan, and Mark offer the products you need with the premier service you deserve. They carry business, auto, farm, homeowners, commercial, and bonds. Northfield Insurance is your independent agent, and they are connected with many insurance companies, providing you the lowest possible rates. Call the Northfield Insurance Agency today.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center. I am proud and excited to introduce Dr. Corey J. Miller, MD, to our team. We welcome Dr. Miller after having spent the last 3 years practicing in Kansas City. He is thrilled to return to his Minnesota roots, and believe me, he is a perfect fit at Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center. He's now available for your cataract and LASIK consultations.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small-town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
Financing a house is about more than a mortgage, it's about creating a home. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, buying your forever home, looking to take advantage of today's great refinance rates, or finally getting to those home improvements, Hometown Credit Union's wide variety of home loan options and highly competitive rates can help make your house, well, a home. Learn more and apply online at hometowncu.coop. Equal housing lender.
Back.
We are back.
Oh, halftime is wrapping up down here. It's 14-0 Mayo at the half. As 2:36 left on the clock, both teams have come back on the field, and we get set for the second half here. Let's go look back at that first half again. The only two scores in this ball game have come off of big plays. So the first one came after a fumble by the Raiders. We actually had the ball all the way down instead of Mayo territory, the 18-yard line. We fumbled the ball right into Lozoya's hands, and he scampered down the sidelines down to the 10-yard line before the Raiders caught up to him. And Pappenfuss went in the end zone one play later. That was the first score of this ball game, was 7-0. The Raiders got the ball back, and this is in the second quarter. No score the entire first quarter. Second quarter here, it was the second possession for the Raiders or the Mayo Spartans in the second quarter, and this time it was Grimsrud to Holcomb, and they connected at the 20-yard line, and there's a 80-yard touchdown pass to Holcomb. This extra point is good, made it 14-0. That's where we stayed. The Raiders did threaten again. They threatened a couple times tonight. Well, one of their drives back in the second quarter, they got into Mayo territory all the way down to the 28-yard line, but then had back-to-back holding penalties, pushed them all the way back to the 48-yard line, and they were not able to get things moving again after that. So the Raiders have been playing tough against Mayo here, and we'll see what the second half brings. The rain has quit for now, and it was coming down pretty hard in the first half. Now it's the field is, well, I'm not going to say dry because it's been raining on it, but it's not getting poured. Rain's not pouring on them, and we'll see what the Raiders can do here in the second half. The Mayo Spartans will get the opening kick. They won the initial toss here tonight, and they deferred to the second half. So they'll have their first hands on the football to start this second half, as both teams in the far ends getting ready to go here. 48 seconds left on the clock, and so the Spartans will come in to the near side here, and the Raiders to the far side of this field. And I'm sure Raiders saw some things in that first half that maybe can help them out here in the second half. And for the Raiders defense, just keep an eye on Holcomb. Watch that kid. He's got speed, and he can break it in a hurry. So that's one of the defensive tips, and then get some pressure on the quarterback. Get somebody breaking down on Reese Grimsrud, the quarterback. He's a junior, by the way, so is Holcomb, so they'll be around for a while here.
That's scary.
That is scary. So, but other than that, so both teams getting ready to hit the field here. They have the opening kick to start the second half. Second official night for high school football. On the other side, the flip side of the KYMNradio.net, we have Farmington up taking on Eden Prairie, the Eagles.
Oh, yes, we do.
That's Dusty Budd on the call up there. So if you want to pop over there and just go to our website, click on the Tiger Paw logo, you can hear how that game's going.
Yep, at KYMNradio.net. Yep.
I'm kind of curious to see how the young offense for the Tigers are doing against the Eden Prairie Eagles.
Yeah.
So anyway, Lance, you ready? Second half.
Here we go. Let's do this. We got the internet is working again here, so that's always a plus.
That's always a plus. That way you can hear what we got going on. So Raiders will kick this one off. Doing the kicking duties for the Raiders is number 50, and that is, I don't even see a 50 on here. Is that Tanner Craig? It's not on my roster. Well, as it is, there's 3 deep to receive for Mayo, one standing back at the 10-yard line, and that's going to be Holcomb back there. And it's kicked short. The Mayo Spartans come up across the 47-yard line. So the Mayo Spartans will start the second half in good field position, 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line. Raiders try a little bit of a pooch kick.
Yeah, who was it?
Is that, you have a name for number 50 or who just kicked? Oh, Calliston. Calliston. First
There comes
Calstead. Oh, the soccer player. Yes, Calstead, the soccer players who kicked that off. We're all wondering who kicked that.
It was not on the roster. So Grimsrud in the pistol formation, backfield next to him. Going to hand off to the right-hand side. Pappenfuss looking for a hole. Gets to the far corner, breaks the tackle down the 40 in the Raider territory, and out of bounds. Pick up down the 37, 38-yard line with the Pappenfuss. And pick up about 11, 12, 13 yards on that one.
Yeah, and they got around that corner, and he started running north. And Northfield had a tough time getting him pushed out of bounds there. He ran right up that far sideline.
So into Raider territory they go. Grimsrud now goes under center. Backfield behind him. Wide receivers to the left. He's going to head off first man through. Stacked up on the line of scrimmage. Breaks the tackle. And hauled down behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 42-yard line. Good job by the Raider defense.
Brayton Brackey and Dom DiMaggio combining there for that awesome tackle. Loss of yards.
Yeah, loss of yards as the running back, Latoya, tried to break it out to the outside, get some yards. And the Raider defense caught up with him and hauled him down at the 42. So second down, let's call it about 14. Loss of 4. Wide receiver 1 to each side. Pistol formation for the quarterback. Grimsrud. Swing pattern across the middle to the far corner, and they knock him out of bounds. That's the same play they went to their side with Holcomb, only went the other side this time.
Yeah, they were able to pick a few yards back up there.
Be 3rd down and 9 now for the Mayo Spartans in the Raider territory at the 36-yard line. Their first possession of the second half.
Dom DiMaggio almost got his hands on that ball. He's jumping in there. He almost intercepted it in the air. Just mistimed it just a tiny bit.
Grimsrud goes into the power eye split. Grimsrud looks downfield, put time, now he's getting pressure. And now he's got some pressure. They're going to try to get him to the outside. Now they get to him and knock him out of bounds.
Yeah, that is a coach back here is wondering.
It's over the line of scrimmage when he threw that ball.
Referees are all starting to talk, and looks like they're
saying he caught the ball. Now they're bringing it back.
They're bringing it back, yep.
Because, that would have been over the line of scrimmage. That should be a loss of down and some yards here. Yeah, they're going to mark it off. Illegal forward pass. So it'll be 4th down now for the Mayo Spartans. They'll back it up to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, it's 4th and about 13.
And let's see if they decide to go for it or punt it here. They got to get down inside the Raider 27-yard line for a first down. So 4th down here. Guess it's their first possession, up 14-0 here. Grimsrud waiting for the play to come in. Keep your eye on Holcomb now. Who's ever covering him, watching for the break back. Grimsrud. Holcomb goes to the right-hand side. Wide receiver to the near side. Eye backfield. Wing right. Now got a whistle. We may have a timeout be taken here.
Yep, timeout.
So the Spartans are going to take a call timeout to talk this one over. It's 4th and 13 from the Raider 40 when we come back on NorthfieldLive.com.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bress, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
We are back live here as the Mayo Spartans take a timeout. 4th and 13 is the current situation for them. They started the drive at their own 46-yard line, then got into Raider territory down to the Raider 42. Then on 3rd and 9, the quarterback went in front of the line of scrimmage through an illegal forward pass. That's where we got to 4th and 13. So we're going to go wide receivers to the right. Wide receivers to the near side. And now they got them covered. A straight drop back. Here comes pressure, and they're going to call it dead as they coming in from the outside. It was a blitz, and that was kept coming in, and they're going to stop the play here. And now it's going to be illegal motion against the Mayo Spartans, and now the punting unit is coming on. They're going to back him up. Now it'll be 4th and 18, and they'll back it all the way back into the 46-yard line. 2 deep to receive for the Raiders. So it's going to be Geiger and Melgren. Punt is away. High punt. Good punt. Fair catch called for and taken at the 9-yard line. So the Raiders will start 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line, but they turned the Mayo Spartans back on their first possession.
Yeah, that's good to see there. For sure. The good defensive stand there by Northfield.
Now, if they can put something together here, get something moving, get some points on the board, they'll give them some spark, some fire here.
Yeah, we're pinned right at the 10-yard line, it looks like. So we definitely going to have to put together a nice drive here.
Yeah, nice delayed give or something up the middle to catch the Spartans off tee here. Kaiser under center, hands off up the middle, and stacked up there, not much going as they get out to about the... Well, maybe back to the line of scrimmage. I'll give him a couple yards. Melgren on the carry. Be 2nd down and 8 from the 12-yard line. As the Cam Kaiser and his group get set up back at the Mayo 12-yard line. This is their first possession in the second half. And they'll bring him up. Kaiser go under center, deuce backfield, wide receiver 1 to the right, shift to the left, slot left. And left side they go, and Melgren is pulled down the backfield, nothing going there. As he maybe got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe lost a yard. It'll bring up 3rd down and 9 from the 11-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like he might have lost a yard there.
And it was just a slow to develop, and I wonder if anything else they can run off that formation because the Spartans have been covering that one pretty well.
Yeah, the Spartan defense is playing really well. They move. I'm really surprised at how fast they are because I know Northfield is fast.
All right, so here we go. Tight splits by the front line. Wide receivers 2 to left, wing to left, single set, pistol formation. Kaiser, straight drop back. Pressure coming. Rolls out. Now breaks it free. And he's going to go across the 30. Could have got 35. Kaiser's on the move. 40, 50, into Mayo territory. 40, 35. Breaks the tackle. 40, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Raiders. Cam Kaiser breaks a tackle at midfield. Breaks another tackle. The 30 and goes coast to coast.
And at the very end there, he stiff arms Holcomb to totally break it free.
89
Fantastic yard
on that run by Cam Kaiser. And he's got some wheels.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Fantastic run there by Cam. Way to just recognize the receivers were covered. Austin and those guys, they really took off to get open, but they were covered, and Cam tucks it once he gets around that corner and then cuts back across the field to the near side and takes it to the house.
So Kaiser puts the Raiders on the board with the extra point spotted, booted. This one is
blocked.
No good. It's blocked. So Kaiser goes 89 yards for the touchdown. And the extra point's no good, but the Raiders are on the board, their first possession. And we'll be back with the kickoff right after this. It's now 14-6. Mayo back in 1 minute.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayatt's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
We're back here in Rochester.
Yep, Raiders on the board after the Raiders go 89 yards in 3 plays with an 89-yard run by Cam Kaiser. Check that. They actually started at 10, so it went 90 yards in 3 plays with an 89-yard run by Cam Kaiser. Extra point's no good, so the Raiders will kick this one off to the Spartans. Holcomb deep to receive. Raiders kicked it short last time. And let's see what they do here. 14-6 now. Here comes the kick. Approach the ball, kicked. It is to be a squiver. And it hits at the 35-yard line. They fall on it. So the Raiders content not to kick it to Holcomb. And now the Mayo Spartans come back out for their second possession in the second half.
Yeah, that's probably a good decision there by Northfield. Keep it away from their fastest guy.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's first and 10 at the 35 is not a bad place to put the Spartans to start.
It is not, yep.
And let's see what they decide to come out with here. Grimsrud, the junior quarterback for this team, they'll send 3 to the near side, 1 to the right, and a single set is Papenfoos. Grimsrud hands off to Papenfoos up the middle, breaks the tackle, and he's hit and dragged down across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Quick opener for 11 yards. And we got a holding call now against the Mayo Spartans. So that'll negate that 11-yard gain, and then actually tack 10 more on.
That's huge.
So it'll be first and 20 now. Back at the, well, it depends where the spot of the holding was. But it's going back to the 25-yard line. So first and 20 from the 25-yard line.
Big break there for Northfield. Now we need to take advantage of that, pin these guys down here. Take advantage of this field position.
So here we go. Grimsrud brings in the play. They break the huddle. They'll send 2 to the near side, Holcomb to the far side, in a single set. Pistol formation. Grimsrud takes a snap. Straight drop back. Here comes some pressure. It gets rid of it. And now he's going to roll to his left. Now he's going to try and tuck and run. And now he's hit and hauled down at the 26-yard line as they come up to tackle him.
Yeah, he was able to break containment there a little bit. We had guys back there chasing him. But he's got Rochester's a great athlete back there, and he breaks containment. And then Gabe Sawyer is able to come over and make the tackle right here at the sideline.
No huddle offense by the Spartans. They got some mix-up, though. Holcomb comes in the near side, 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Pistol. Grimsrud takes a snap, straight drop back, pressure coming. Throws on the flats, and this one is caught at the 42-yard line. He's caught it inbound, so the clock will continue to run. That one was to number 3. That one was to...
Hey, we have not called him, I think.
Mankalka.
Yeah.
James Mankalka.
Yeah, he found a little seam there where he was able to haul that in right near the sideline.
So 1st and 10 up to the 43-yard line.
It's
up third and 2.
Yep.
I'm sorry, 3rd and 2. Wide receiver 1 to the right, to the left. So 3rd and 2. Grimsrud waits for the snap, straight drop back. Here comes the pressure, and he picked it up, and this one is incomplete. Incomplete. He threw it short. Trying to go back to the same guy again, then Kaka.
Yep. Yeah, Geiger almost made a nice catch there. Diving for it, almost was able to pick it off right at the turf there.
So 4th and 2, and the Mayo Spartans have to punt it away again. The punting unit is on the field. 4th down and 2 from the 42-yard line.
So we got Geiger and Tate Wilson, I think, back here.
Yeah, Wilson on one side, Geiger on the right. Snaps back. Punt is nice punt. And it's going to take it takes the Raider bounce, goes out of bounds at the 36
Yes, it does.
Still rolls up to the 40.
Big Raider bounce.
It bounced backwards and hit at the 34, rolled out the 40. So the Raiders have it 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. And let's see if the offense can put things back together again. 14-6, the current score down here in Rochester. In the 3rd quarter still.
Yeah, Rochester leading. They had a couple big plays there in that first half to break that open. But Northfield is definitely staying with them here.
Well, Northfield had a big play too, 89 yards.
Yeah, we did.
Play.
Yes, Cam was able to rip that one off. That was fantastic.
And Kaiser is under center, deuce backfield, wide receiver, wing to left. Here comes the pressure. Up the middle is Monahan, breaks across the line of scrimmage to the 41. Maybe a pickup of 1, 2nd down and 9 from the 41 for the Raiders. Raiders will be right back down here next Saturday to take on the John Marshall Rockets on the other side of town.
Yeah, we're going to come down here and spoil John Marshall's homecoming, I think, is the plan.
Boy, wouldn't that be fun. Raiders break the huddle. And they have tight splits. Wing now shifting to the left. Kaiser under center. Deuce backfield. Hands off. Melgren trying the outside. Hops over a player and then gets hit at the 40 and driven back. The Spartans have got that play kind of figured out. So 3rd and 9 at the 41-yard line for the Raiders. And the rain is all but stopped. It's actually kind of a calm night here. The wind is
yes, it
barely doing anything right now.
Yes, it has. Yeah, it's been very nice here now in the second half that has stopped. The rain has stopped.
So here we go.
But we need to get some yardage here.
We need to get right to midfield for a 1st down here for the Raiders. They'll break the huddle. And they'll go, well, we have a timeout here. Or was it? The timeout being taken as the Raiders want to talk this one over. So 14-6, your current score. Raiders take a timeout. They'll come back 3rd and 9 from their own 41-yard line when we return on NorthfieldLive.com. 1080 KYMN 95.
I want to tell you about the different kind of banking relationship you'll get at Franzen Bank and Trust. Hey, Chad Greenway here. And Franzen bankers take the time to learn about your financial goals so they can deliver customized solutions. It's called advisory banking, and it's designed to help you every step of the way along your path to financial success.
In Dundas, Northfield, contact Amy Stanton, Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. NMLS number 769611. Member FDIC, equal housing.
We are back here at Mayo Field. 3rd down and 9 for the Raiders at their own 41-yard line. Their second possession of the second half. The first one they picked up 6. Here they have a big 3rd down. Offense comes to the line of scrimmage. And the Raiders will go 2 wide to the left, wing to the right, pistol formation for Cam Kaiser. Snap to Kaiser, rolls to his left, looking. Throws on the middle, got a man wide open down there. Can he get to it? Oh, incomplete. He had him wide open.
Jake Geiger.
And Geiger just tried to track it down and couldn't quite get there. Wow, that would have been huge. But as it is, it'll bring up 4th down and 9. And you're kind of getting to that point of the game. Your defense is doing all right. Maybe you want to try some kind of a fake something or other here. Now you don't know. It's early, I guess. 4th down and 9. And for some reason, they gave him a half a yard, but that's okay. So, wide receivers, one left, one to the right. Kaiser punts it. It's blocked! Straight up in the air. The ball comes down. They can advance this. And the Mayo Spartans are going to score a touchdown. The ball was blocked. No one went back to cover it, and they just scoop it up and run in the end zone. And this is going to be the Lozoya. Lozoya, who had that big punt or fumble return down the 10, just blocked the punt, ran in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, there seemed to be a little confusion there on that play right there.
Well, they were getting close all night trying to block it, and that time they got it. And Mayo puts 6 on the board. On another. So here comes the extra point here. And that one is spotted, booted. That one is good as well. It's now 21-6 after the punt. Well, we said we hit our own guy.
Yes, we were backed up into our own guy. Yep.
We blocked into his own guy, but the punt was blocked, and Mayo returns it, and they lead 21-6 here at the 5:04 mark of the third quarter.
Yeah, you're watching NorthfieldLive.com and listening at AM 1080 and 95.1 FM KYMN, and also on KYMNradio.net. We'll be right back.
Damn.
Real estate can be difficult to navigate. Thankfully, Professional Pride Realty's website is packed with information to make buying or selling a home in the Northfield area as simple as possible. ProfessionalPrideRealty.com has the most current listing information, including price reductions and real-time market statistics. Customize the map-based search to streamline your desired location. You can even save your searches in specific homes for later viewing. Home sellers can learn about their property's value before putting their houses on the market. When you're ready to start your home buying or selling journey, Professional Pride Realty would be happy to assist you.
Good. You're back.
Welcome back to Mayo Field here in Rochester. It's now 21-6 after the punt was hit by our own guy, basically, but the Mayo Spartans scooped it up, ran in the end zone, and they scored 7 on that one. Here comes the kick again. 21-6. It's a squiver, and taken at the 30-yard line. Breaks the tackle up to the 40-yard line, up to the 42-yard line. And that's where the Raiders will take possession here. 1st and 10 at their own 42. As the clock reads just under 5 minutes to play in the third quarter here in Rochester. Raiders give up the big play here a couple times tonight, and that's where it's at. The defense holds strong, but then also one big play, and Mayo puts 6 on the board. Or one miscue, however you want to look at it. Raiders break the huddle. Here they come. We've got a late man coming on the field here as they're trying to get things shifted around here. Deuce backfield, wing right, wide receiver to the left. Kaiser turns, hands off up the middle. Breaking a tackle across the 50 to the 50-yard line goes Monahan to the 49-yard line. And he just stretched out for that extra yard there. 2nd down. And Monahan's still down. I think he may have pulled a muscle on that, or he's cramping up, one of the two, as they're working on his leg. And Monahan just kind of broke through the middle and just kept pounding his way forward.
That's not good.
No, that's... no one really tackled him. He just stretched out.
Yeah.
And they're stretching his leg. I think he's got a cramp in the back of his quad.
Well, let's step away here for another 30-second break. We'll see how, and hope he's all right.
Yep.
You are watching NorthfieldLive.com, listening on all of KYMN's platforms on the radio, on AM, FM, and at KYMNradio.net.
Barb from Professional Dental Group of Northfield, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered the Northfield area for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Kraby, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Bo Hoyam and their staff, go.
He is still down.
Yeah, they're still working on him.
Oh yeah, now they're starting to get him up here a little bit.
Yeah, and it's just once that cramp hits, looks like a cramp. He's trying to walk it off here. Once those cramps hit, it takes a while for that thing to loosen up again. So with Monahan out, let's see who they shuffle back in. And no, Monahan said, no, I don't need help off the field. I'll walk myself. So the Raiders come to the ball, and Monahan's not off the field yet. Who do they replace him with? It's like Geiger's in the backfield. They got switch, load left, wing left, and up the middle they go. Nice hole, and spinning across the 50 for the first down. He may have gotten there. Is going to be
Geiger.
Geiger
is quick, man. He can get through that hole in a hurry. Boy, that is a terrible spot.
Yeah,
Boy,
that's a terrible.
We all thought he was well over the.
Almost, well, all right. So it's third down, about a yard and a half. As he picked up 1.5 on that one, so let's just call it 3rd and 2 for sake of a book here. But we are in the Mayo territory at the 49-yard line. Geiger was quick to get the outside. Let's see if they run something similar to that again. We're going to go
power
I up the middle, and there we should have the first down, falling across to the 46-yard line. And it's going to be number 7. That's going to be Melgren up the middle. And this should move the sticks here. They're stepping on the 47-yard line. First and 10. So they move the sticks here, 1st and 10, into Mayo territory at the 47. That went to Melgren up the middle. Just quick openers. And maybe that'd be a secret of success here. Let's see what the Raiders can do with this. As they'll send one wide receiver to the left, wing to the right, split backs. Geiger. Oh, we got a flag and a hole here. We got a hole in the backfield. They spun him around. It was right in front of the official. As a guy was coming down on Cam, and they had to just grab him and spin him around and hold him down. So holding against the Raiders. Now is more or less of a look out, here he comes. I gotta take him out of the play.
Yep.
So it'll be 1st and 20.
Boy, I kind of was looking in two places at once. That looked like that was Braden Baracki. Man, is he fast. He's in track now. And boy, did he really break open there in the post.
Well, let's see if they can find that combination here. This is back now at the 37-yard line. 1st and 20 for the Raiders. And again, that's, they get some momentum going, and a penalty like that, the holding call pushes them back. So Cam Kaiser brings in the play. And the Raiders break the huddle. Here they come. Wide receiver 1 to left. Deuce backfield. Kaiser under center this time. Wing left. Oh, snapped up the middle. Swing to the outside. And
how was it legal? My God.
That was encroachment. He was across the line of scrimmage before the ball was even snapped.
That's Andy Block there, I think, getting that carry.
2nd down.
And a long ways.
Yeah, well,
we got a Mayo player down here now.
Well, that one, the ball wasn't even snapped. He was into the neutral zone and made contact with a player. Now we got another cramp. This is the cramp situation.
Let's step away again for another 30-second break. You are watching NorthfieldLive.com and listening on all of KYMN Radio's platforms.
Bank is proud to be a locally owned bank that cares about Northfield. They know that their success depends on the success of their customers and their community. Heritage Bank is a proud supporter of Northfield area athletics and would like to wish the best of luck to the Northfield Raiders in all of their sports seasons. Whether you are a player or a coach, Heritage Bank is proud of all of your hard work and excited to be cheering you on. Come visit the mortgage and real estate professionals at Heritage Bank, and they will guide you through the home buying process with ease. They look forward to serving you.
We're back.
Well, we have the injured player off. Well, he's getting him up now.
There we go.
He pops up, and that was the linebacker, number 56. No, you can't be in the play. Yeah, you got to come off.
He go down with a cramp.
He was going to take his spot back. So now, dude, you got to come off the field. Raiders break the huddle, and the ref said, hold on, wait a minute. The guy's not on the field yet. So second down and 25 right now. Wide receiver 2, 1 to the right, 1 to the left, wing left, deuce backfield. And now...
There we go.
Actually, it was the Spartans jumped first, and we jumped afterwards, so I think we may get the encroachment on the Spartans first, unless...
Oh, yeah, we got to. They jumped twice.
Yeah, I'm going to say encroachment, because the flag came from this side. That's encroachment. So that'll make it 2nd and 20 as they mark it back up to the Raiders' 42-yard line. So 2nd and 20. Kind of interesting running down these different penalties because it's wide receiver 1 to the near side, wing left, deuce backfield. Cam Kaiser under center. Snap, turn. Kaiser rolls to his near side. Looks out, dumps the field. Caught!
Yes!
At the 41-yard line. DiMaggio goes up and brings it down. Perfect throw. And we're going to be shy, though. It'll be 3rd down.
Now Dom's got a cramp.
DiMaggio turned around, went down at the Spartan 40-yard line. Just 2 yards shy of a first down. He's got a cramp in the back of his calf or the back of his leg, one of the two.
Let's play an air 30-second while we stretch out this cramp here. You are watching NorthfieldLive.com and listening on KYMN Radio AM 1080, 95.1 FM, and KYMNradio.net. Rochester is leading 21-6 in the third quarter.
Quarterback Club of Northfield knows just how hard the student athletes work each and every sports season and would like to wish all of the Raiders athletic teams the best of luck this year. After practice is over or before the big game, stop into the Quarterback Club and grab their roasted chicken, tender baby back ribs, or famous broiled burgers. Short on time? Call ahead and they will have it ready for you to carry out. They serve lunch and dinner, so no matter your busy schedule, the Quarterback Club has something for you. Good luck, Raiders, and we'll see you after the game. The Quarterback Club, off Highway 3 in...
Well, DiMaggio is back up and trotting off the field after he cramped up. They fixed that. So here's where we're at. We got 3rd down and 4 for the Raiders. They initially had it at the 40. Now they moved it back to the 41. We have to get to the Mayo 38-yard line, so we need 4 yards. So 3rd and 4 for the Raiders here as they bring in the play. And let's see what they do here. Raiders go wide receiver 1 to the left, wing left, deuce backfield. Kaiser turns on, hands off, going to roll to his left. He's going to go himself. He's going to take it at the 40, and he hits his own man at the 38-yard line. And it's really going to depend where he spots it. This is 4-down territory, you'd think, anyway. Let's see where they put the spot at. Oh, it's a terrible spot. Oh, no. So it's 4th down. And probably 1.5, 4th and 2 at the 39-yard line. And I'm not sure how they figured it was that way. The Raiders got to go for it. You have to here. So big 4th and 2 here. Split backs. Kaiser under center. Second man through is Melgren. Pushes forward, pushing the pile. And the referee on the far side looks to spot it for a first down. He's coming. He's at the 47. The stick is at the 48. This should be just enough by about 6 inches. Yeah, first down. So 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the 37-yard line. This drive started back at the Raider 42. We got up to the 49. Multiple penalties brought us back all the way down to the 35. Now we're up into Mayo territory at the 37. 1st and 10. Wide receiver 1 to the left. Wing left. Kaiser hands off. First man of the middle. Breaks the tackle across the 35 down the 33-yard line. Monahan. Wait a minute. Trying to see if Monahan's back in the ball game or not. Looks like him. Turn around, show me your number. Yep, Monahan on the carry. So he's back in the ball game. It's 2nd down. Nice carry there. Give him about 7. Pick up a 3 at the Mayo 33-yard line. Pick up a 4. 2nd and 6. Wide receiver 1 to the near side. Wing left. Kaiser under center. Deuce backfield. Turns, hands off. Monahan looking for a hole. Cuts it up. Cuts it up again. Breaks another tackle. And down he goes to the 25-yard line. He should have enough for another first down. Monahan just chugging away now on the Spartans. And he moves it down to the 26. Sticks move. 1st and 10 at the 26. So the Raiders moving the ball here. Long drive. Third quarter is about ready to tick away to 7 seconds, 6 seconds. They'll let the third quarter clock come to an end. And it's 21-6 end of the third quarter. 1st and 10. Raiders at the 26-yard line of Mayo when we come back.
Yeah, you are watching NorthfieldLive.com and KYMNRadio.net is what you're listening to, along with AM 1080 and 95.1 FM. The glitches you're seeing in the camera here are due to all the moisture that is seeping into stuff. So hopefully this camera survives. And thanks for watching. We'll be right back.
In the market for a new home or considering remodeling your current home, Schmidt Homes and Schmidt Homes Remodeling should be your first and last call. Schmidt Homes, known for their innovative designs, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship, superior service, while maintaining their reputation of fairness, honesty, and integrity for over 30 years. They're the only builder in the area to offer an in-house designer and a showroom to make your selections. They have over 30 new building lots available in Northfield. Check out their website at schmidthomes.com for more information.
Welcome back. So we start the fourth quarter. 1st and 10 Raiders at the Mayo 26-yard line. This is the 13th play of this drive. At one point, it was 2nd down and 25 for the Raiders, and they've managed to get themselves back into this. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line of the Mayo Spartans. So here we go. First play of the fourth quarter. Deuce backfield, wide receiver to the right, wing to the left. Kaiser under center, blitz coming, gives up the middle, keeps it himself. Kaiser rolls to his left, he's being hauled down in the backfield. No, he breaks the tackle, ball comes loose. He fumbles the football. And it's picked up by the Spartans at the 45-yard line. They were spinning him around and they stripped him. And just like that, the fumble happens. And it's Mayo ball, 1st and 10. At their own 44-yard line. Wow, that was unfortunate. They're coming with a blitz in the far left. And Cam tried to roll out to the right. He broke a tackle. Then they're spinning him around, and the ball came loose. Wide receiver 1 to the left, wing to the left. Spartan ball. Handoff up the middle. To the far corner they go, breaking a tackle at 50 and spun down in the Raider territory at the 45. Goes that's Beal with the carry. That's probably his second or first carry of the night. It'll be timeout being taken now by the Spartans here as the ball rests at the Raider 45-yard line. 21-6 the current score. Raiders turned away after a 13-play drive and another turnover.
There we go. We'll be right back in 30 seconds.
Shumway Custom Bath will help you create the bathroom you've always wanted. Their high-quality designs cater to all your needs and desires. Shumway Custom Bath is offering beautiful and safe tub-to-shower conversions. Their onyx and acrylic walls are durable and come with a lifetime guarantee. Visit their website at shumwaycustombath.com. Shumway Custom Bath, the bathroom remodel of your dreams in less time for less money.
Back to live action here. 1st and 10. I didn't realize we had an injured Raider on the near side of the field here. They're going to walk him across. That is Austin Kep, slow to get up. He's limping off the field. We're in the fourth quarter here. 1st and 10 for the Mayo Spartans after the fumble at the Raider 45-yard line. And it'll be the quarterback, Grimsrud in shotgun formation. Wide receiver each side, single set. Grimsrud, blitz coming from the Raiders. They're stacked in the middle. They're watching Holcomb on the near side here. Grimsrud takes the snap, and he's going to hand it off at the middle. Breaks it outside to the far corner. Makes another tackle in down to the 29-yard line. Big pickup there. By Beal. So Beal rips off another 15, 20 yards. And they're down inside the Raider 30-yard line at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 29. Grimsrud in the pistol. Calling signals. Wide receivers each side. Single set back and behind him is Beal. Grimsrud. Long count. Now takes the snap. Swing pattern going for Holcomb down the sidelines. Holcomb is caught for a touchdown. Oh, my. He bombed it to Holcomb. 29-yard TD pass from Grimsrud to Holcomb. And that one hurt. The Raiders had it going. Fumbled the football, and 3 plays later, is Grimsrud to Holcomb for 29 yards and another touchdown for Mayo. Is now 27-6, awaiting the extra point here. 11 minutes left to play in this ball game. And that time it was just Holcomb outrunning him, and there was a perfect pass by the quarterback, Grimsrud. And spotted the extra point is good. So it's now 28-6 in favor of the Mayo Spartans. We'll come back with a kickoff in 1 minute on NorthfieldLive.com.
I'm Marty Benson, the Commercial and Ag Banking Manager at Community Resource Bank. We offer unprecedented experience with the ability to make decisions locally for your business, ag purchase, or expansion. Come talk with us. Interest rates are still low, and we can offer some fantastic products. The coffee pot is always on, or visit us at crb.bank. Community Resource Bank in Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and Equal Housing.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Welcome back to Mayo Field. It's now 28-6 after a 29-yard touchdown pass from Grimsrud to Holcomb. And the Raiders getting set to receive this kickoff as the fourth quarter. We are under 11 minutes to play. Taken at the 10, the 15 to 20. Looking for a hole up to the 25, 30, 26-yard line. Brecky with the carry to return. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line for the Raiders. And see if the Raiders can pop something loose here. Their last drive, they got down to the Mayo 26-yard line. And another turnover. Back to Mayo, and Mayo capitalized almost immediately on it. So the Raiders break the huddle. Here they come. So the Raiders will go. Deuce backfield, wing left. Kaiser under center. Turns, hands off. And going to do the reverse the other way. And breaking to the line of scrimmage is number 46 for the Raiders. That's Sawyer. Coming back the other way. They tried to reverse. They got to about to the pick up a 4. 2nd down, and let's call it 7. Pick up a 3. To the 30-yard line. They tried that play earlier, and it just the linebacker stayed home on that one. So here we go. The Raiders come up, wing right, Deuce backfield, wide receiver left. Kaiser hands off up the middle, and it's Monahan pounding his way forward. Pounds the ball in frustration as he kind of got tripped up going through the line of scrimmage. We're bringing a 3rd down And about 5 for the Raiders. So pick up a couple. Out to the Mayo 37-yard line. So the Raiders content to keep it on the ground for right now. 9:53 to play in this ball game. 28-6 Mayo on top. And the score is not really indicative of what this game has been like. The Raiders just, when they get down to where they can catch things in, they have mishaps happen. Wide receiver, one each side, wing left. Kaiser in the pistol. Rolls to his left. Got man downfield. Sets up. And now he scrambles. And this complete. We got a flag in the backfield here. They're going to call holding against the Raiders, as it was Cameron Melgren got tied up with a D-back back in the backfield and just basically fell down on him. So it'll be holding against the Raiders. So instead of 3rd and 5 now, it'll be 3rd and 15.
We seem to have lost our main play-by-play camera here. I'm trying to get it switched over to another camera, but the software doesn't want to let me do that. So right now we're running with the scoreboard camera. We're picture-in-picture here.
All right. Well,
I apologize to everybody.
3rd down and 19 for the Raiders now after the holding call. Wide receiver each side, single set. Kaiser, straight drop back. Going to throw a swing pattern to the left. That one is caught. Nice move. And another big move, not the inside. Cuts back at the 30 down to the 20 down to the 24-yard line. So a nice swing pattern there, but the Raiders have to kick this away. It's 4th down. And 4th down about 14. At their own 24-yard line. So the Raiders get the ball back, and I think that last touchdown took some wind out of their sails because they just couldn't quite move the ball there. 8:27 to go in this ball game. This time Kaiser deep to punt this one away. Oh, he's almost snapping over his head. Now he gets it away. Nice punt. And it hits. They take him at the 40-yard line, then pull down the 42-yard line, or the 38-yard line. Go the Spartans. That was Holcomb on the return. So 1st and 10 for the Mayo Spartans at the Raider 38-yard line. So Raider defense comes back on the field, see if they can keep the Spartans from getting any further down on the scoreboard here. So here we go. Wide receiver, one to the left, one to the left, to the right. And now they got a player coming off the field. And we got a flag. It'll be a delay of game, I believe. Yeah, delay of game against the Spartans. And you kind of figured that was happening because they took a while to get things straightened out. So that backed him up 5. So it'll be 1st and 15 now. Back at the 43-yard line. So Grimsrud will bring him up in the pistol. Wide receiver, one to the left, wing left. And Grimsrud goes up the middle, breaks a tackle, then to the left, across the 35 down to the 32-yard line. As the Raiders defense heads back out there. 2nd down, let's call it 7 now. At the Raider 32-yard line. Grimsrud. Wing left, wide receiver each side. Grimsrud hands off up the middle, and this one breaks back the other way and hauled down there is Bean. And he will have enough for 1st down. So 1st and 10, they move the sticks here. Clock on the move here. 7:33 to play in this one. Raiders defense need to come up with a stop. The ball resting at the 24-yard line. Grimsrud in the pistol. Rolls his right, hands off. This time he's hit back, and flag comes in late as they pile him up. And thrown in the backfield. This is probably in the area of holding, but you never know. It's back at the 25-yard line. 2nd down and 10 from the 25. It'll be holding against the Spartans. That'll bring them back 10 more. So it'll be second down and 20 as they move back to the 40. That's right, from the spot of the infraction. So back to the 35. Yeah, that's right. Second and 20 from the 35. 7:05 on the clock. Clock on the move here. 28-6, the current score, Mayo. Raiders giving up 3 big plays here tonight. That's been the calling card for this ball game. Wide receiver, one each side, wing to the near side, wing to the each side. And then he missed the handoff, and they up the middle, they went to try and crash on him. Now we got an injured Mayo player down on the field. As that's going to be number 54, the guard, laying on the field. So it was the quarterback went to hand the ball off. There was nobody there, and the Raiders defense came crashing in on him. So while we got another injured player on the field, we've had quite a few injured players tonight. A lot of those deal with cramping and stuff, but this one is a little different. This is not a cramp. This is their offensive guard, number 54. And I don't have a number. I don't have a name for him here. If I were to guess, it's Jeremy Hebelchuk.
Do you want to step away? That'll give me another chance to make this camera bigger. I'm getting it.
Sure.
I'm starting to get it, folks.
On the field to score 28-6 back in 1 minute to Mayo Field in Rochester.
Gardens offers a wide range of fresh, locally grown produce, including potatoes, cucumber, zucchini, cabbage, tomatoes, and some of the largest onions and carrots I've ever seen. And don't forget the delicious sweet corn. Thomas Gardens. Check them out on Facebook, then stop by 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday and 10 to 4 on Sunday to shop from a local, family-owned business. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield.
They still don't have them up yet. Oh, okay, good. They're still working on number 54 for the Mayo Spartans. They had him sitting up.
Okay.
And this is not a cramp variety here. This is something different. Because they're looking at his knee here. It was a broken play, and actually, they're gonna help him off. He's gonna be carried off here. So the injured player is up and hobbling off the field. So it's going to be second down and 20 for the Spartans at the Raider 35-yard line here. Spartans on top 28-6 here. 6:40 to go in this ball game. Wide receivers 2 to the right, 1 to the left, single set. Grimsrud, the quarterback, in the pistol. This time hands off up the middle. Trying the right-hand side, got a hole. Breaks another tackle at the 20 down the 15-yard line. He'll be shy of the first down. It'll be third down and probably about 2 or 3. As he gets down inside the 20 down to the 16-yard line. Raiders defense digging in here. 6:05 to play. Wide receivers to the left, to the right. Single set. Grimsrud in the pistol. Takes a snap, going to hand off up the middle. This time he's hit and hauled down. John Newberg on the tackle, swallows him up at the line of scrimmage.
John Newberg on the tackle.
Swallowed him up right there.
Atta kid, let's go.
4th down and 2. As he tried to go right over him, he just swallowed him up. So at the 15, for 4th and 1. Grimsrud waits for the snap. Trying to draw the Raiders off. Now long count, wide receivers to the left. Now goes under center. Quarterback sneak. So flag, he didn't get it off in time. Delay of game to back him up, so let's see if they try a field goal here. 4th down and 2. That's going to be 4th and 7 now. So 4th and 7. They'll back it all the way back to the 20. Here comes the kicker. So flag number 25, a quarter century here. So here goes the This is going to be a field goal kick from the 26, making a 36-yard field goal attempt here for Post. His first attempt hit the upright. And here comes a kick from here. 20, 36. Oh, well short. It's going to, it might have been touched. I'll look for the instant replay on that one because that may have had, someone had a hand on that one. So they'll turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 for the Raiders as they turn the Mayo Spartans around. 5:17 to go in this ball game as the offense comes back on the field. And the ball resting at the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the 20. Well, that makes sense because it's a missed field goal. You got to mark it at the 20. Seth Thompson. So switch at quarterback here for the Raiders. As I think there's quite a few changes here on the offensive line. They're going to get some kids some playing time here tonight. As also coming in, this is the second string offense out there. If you call it that. I mean, they're not really second string. They're just fresh legs. Thompson at quarterback. Hands off up the middle, stacked up, and driven back. As the Spartans, no gain, 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. 2nd and 10, rather. I see the Spartans now. They're pulling some of their big dogs off the field. Raiders content to, or Spartans, both teams content to let this thing play out. 4:47 to go in the ball game. Thompson at quarterback, Deuce backfield, wide receiver, one to the left, wing to the right. Going to hand off to the right-hand side, looking for a hole, back to Pyle. Oh, just got crushed and pushed back. Be 3rd down and 10 at the 20. I'll give him a yard. 3rd down, wait a minute. Now, 3rd down and 10 from the 20-yard line. So, Wilson at quarterback, Tate Wilson. I believe that's what I'm looking at here. 3rd down and 10. Wide receiver 1 to the left. Oh, they got a Spartan to jump. So, penalty number 26. 27. Number 27 goes in the books. 3rd down and 5 now from the 25-yard line. I want to thank all our sponsors who made this ballgame possible tonight. Without our sponsors, we would not be here. And I really appreciate the opportunity to come down here. Referee is saying something. I'm not sure what that sign is. I mean, maybe start the clock, probably. That's what it is. Says start the clock. So Seth Thompson, the quarterback, number 8, will bring him up to the line of scrimmage. He's going to go one wide receiver to the right, wing to the right, single set. Rolling to his right, looking, got pressure, now dumps it, and this one is intercepted on the tip by the Spartans down to the 30, 20, 30, 26, 25-yard line. The ball was nearly caught, popped up in the air, and intercepted. So 1st and 10 for the Spartans. With 3:11 to go on the clock here, they change of possession, they stop the clock. And let's see where they mark this one. As they'll set it down at the 20. I'm not sure where they're going to put this down at. It's Mayo ball. They have not even spotted the ball yet. Mayo's coming up to snap it. Wait a minute now. Okay, so now they're going to set it back at the 20, 30-yard line. No, there's a penalty somewhere in there. They mark it all the way back to the 40-yard line. I'm not sure. I didn't even see the penalty. But as it is, it'll be... Wait a minute. Yeah, it'll be Mayo ball. Or is it against Mayo for... All right, I got to sort this one out. I don't know even who has the football here.
I'm not helping you at all, Ned. I really apologize as I figure out this.
It's Mayo ball, but the interception, there must have been something happened after the interception. They moved it back 10 yards. It's back to the 40-yard line of the Raiders. Mayo's got the ball. 1st and 10 at the Raiders 39-yard line. So the Raiders, okay, so we'll be back down here next Saturday to take on John Marshall. That's an afternoon game, by the way. That's 3:11 on the clock, and let's see who they go with at quarterback here. And I have a terrible sheet, so I can't really tell you what's going on here.
Oh, you got a sheet with the cutoff numbers on it.
Yeah, so 15 is Sheehan. Calder Sheehan is the quarterback. Snap to him, handoff up the middle. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, breaks the tackle, gets to the outside, breaks another tackle, and then he's hauled down at the 19-yard line.
Gavin Novotny there with the tackle.
So they moved the sticks 1st and 10. And the clock on the, stop the clock for moving the sticks. It'll be 1st and 10 down at the 18-yard line. And Sheehan, the quarterback, single set, wide receivers to the left, one to the right. Sheehan takes the handoff and fakes the handoff, takes himself to the right-hand corner, looking to get in the end zone, and he's hit at the 5 and pulled down. So that will make it 1st and goal from the 5. This is basically the second line for the Mayo Spartans. 2:34 to go here.
Loosen it.
Sheehan at quarterback. 28-6 the current score here in Rochester. It was 0-0 after the first quarter. The Spartans scored twice in the second quarter. Sheehan, the quarterback, in the pistol. High snap, gets it down. Ball comes up the middle. He breaks a tackle in the end zone, touchdown. So the Spartans score to increase their lead to 34-6. With 2:05 left on the clock. So they Post will come out. Is that going to be Post trying the extra point here? I guess at this point it's academic, but yeah, Post is going to do the extra point here. Let's get ready for the snap here. Late player coming in the ball game. Say, hey, second string, get out there. Extra point. 34-6. Spotted, snap, kick. This one is good. So 35-6 is the score. Do you want to take a break or stay where we're at?
Let's just stay here. Wrap this up a little bit.
So the Raiders give up the touchdown. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plays. 28 yards. Extra point is as good as 35-6. So with 2:05 left to go in this ball game, we'll see who they send out for the kickoff return for the Raiders. Both teams have been content just to kick it short. A number of the Raider fans are just staying there, trying to cheer their team up. They're sticking this thing out.
Yep.
They got wet in the first two quarters. Might as well sit and try and dry out in the third quarter.
Yeah, we lost the camera. It's going to be fine, I think. I was able to do some other connections to it. But right now, so thanks again for everybody staying with us here as we transitioned over to our picture-in-picture camera, our scoreboard camera, and made that finally big enough. So thanks to my wife, Mickey, for helping run that. The tripod is not nearly as smooth, but we certainly appreciate everybody sticking with us here.
So to answer your question, I don't know who they got out there.
Okay.
16 and
here, let me grab my 16 is Andrew Winter, the hockey player, football player.
Gavin Novotny.
Gavin Novotny, football player, baseball player.
They're deep to receive here. We'll see if he even kicks it deep. Yeah, he's going to kick it to him. And we taken at the 10 by Novotny to the 15 to the 20, looking for a hole the outside. Gets the corner, finds a hole. Here he's going to go coast to coast. Out to the 50. Oh, they haul him out about the 47-yard line. Oh, he was going to go, and the kicker just got over there just in time to push him out.
Yes, he did. Oh, man.
Oh, that would have been great for them to go coast to coast.
Yeah, Gavin is an athlete. He plays center field a lot as well. He's got some wheels on him, and he's tough. Boy, he a lot of times he'll search out a little contact. He's not afraid of it one bit.
So the Raiders have it 1st and 10 at the Spartan 46-yard line after the kickoff return. That was 57 yards on the kickoff return. And, oh, he darn near had it. The kicker got over there, just shoved him out. So the Raiders will bring up the ball, step up to the ball here, and see if they can get what they can do with this one. Thompson at quarterback.
Hands it. It's
up
a
the
direct
middle they go.
handoff. Yep.
As 1:49 and the clock rolling here. 2nd down and call it 9.
That was a handoff to Andrew Block.
Andrew Block.
The hurdler. The track star hurdler.
2nd and 8 now from the 45-yard line. They give him a yard. Why not? 1:26, clock on the move here. Wide receivers to the left. Deuce backfield, under center is Thompson. Hands off. Oh, he lost the handoff. It's going to fall back. Well, if everything goes wrong, everything goes wrong.
Yeah, the wheels definitely came coming off here.
Back to the 44-yard line of the Raiders is where it's sitting now.
It was a quick pitch right to Andy, and it was a tough one to handle there.
59 seconds and closing, 57. This is 3rd down, I think. So Raiders maybe content just to
You know what,
sit
Ned?
on
I got
it.
some bright news really quick as a distraction. Cam Kaiser and Jake Geiger are in the state fishing tournament.
Oh, is that
this weekend?
Well, how about that?
And I think we also got 2 other guys out. Dan Kaiser was nice enough to send me an email. I went looking for it here for something good to talk about. I think we've all got, who else? We got 2 other guys I think are also in it.
Well, with 22 seconds left, that should be the last play of the ball game. They don't need to snap another time here.
Garrison Giza and Garrett Hutton are the other team that's in it. So it looks like Kaiser and Geiger got 3rd in our conference. So and Garrison and Garrett got placed 11th. So they're moving on to the state fishing tournament. So
in fishing,
they're fishing.
Where
they got to go.
Where do you do the state tournament?
Huh?
Where do they do the state tournament at?
They got to fish.
I know, but what lake?
I haven't clicked on all the links. I've had a couple problems over here. I apologize. I wasn't set up.
So the clock runs out, and the Raiders go to 1-1 on the season, falling here tonight to Mayo, 35-6. But the score is not indicative of how the Raiders played. I mean, the Raiders played tough. There was no score after the first quarter.
Yep.
Tons of rain. They drove down to Mayo territory several times and just had the wheels come off with turnovers. No interceptions tonight, I don't believe. We had
no, I don't think there was.
Yeah, there's several fumbles, and you just can't give the Mayo Spartans that many opportunities to score, and they took it to us. It was, at halftime, at the half, we were sitting at 14-0, and then Mayo scored, and then it was Cam Kaiser off on the run for 89 yards.
Mm-hmm.
I made it 21-6. And from there, it was just the Raiders fumbled again in the 3rd quarter, and then it was Ginsrud to Holcomb on a bomb, made it 28-6, and then the final touchdown came later in the 4th quarter. But the Raiders, well, go back home, get ready for John Marshall next week, and I think they learned they can play against these teams. It's just they came in here, just had too many bad things happen to them in this ball game. But you'll give them a lot of credit. They played hard. And I think they learned a lot about themselves here tonight playing against Mayo.
Yes, they did. Yeah, they did. I'm guessing Mayo's going to look like they're a pretty good, darn good squad, so we can't take anything away from them either. I think Northfield will still be a pretty good squad here going through the season.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we appreciate everybody watching here this night on NorthfieldLive.com. Hopefully we were able to catch most of it, looked like. We just had that one camera go out. And you were also listening on all of KYMN's platforms on 1080 AM, 95.1 FM, and at kymnradio.net. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We will see you next week on Thursday. We got volleyball, and then next Saturday will be the game, as Ned mentioned, in John Marshall. Thanks again, everybody. Have a great night.